Now listen, y'all gonna learn to stop messing with me. I said what I said about Kansas City in the first quarter. And listen, we not about to sit here. Hold on, DJ, cut the music. Cut the music. We not about to sit here and act like this was some amazing victory or display of talent that Kansas City put on. I mean, yeah, if you don't get that play by Xavier Worthy, the speedster, Mr. Tyreek Hill 2.0, that game goes to OT, and who the hell knows what happens. I stand by what I said. We need to see more out of Patrick Mahomes. We respect him. We know he's talented. He's not playing like himself. And yes, they moved on to 4-0, but it doesn't look strong. And I said the same thing about the Eagles last year. They started off just like this, and then when it got towards the end of the season, y'all know what happened. I predicted it. Y'all know exactly what happened. Speaking of those Eagles, y'all know we've been talking about them too. We've been talking about them Eagles and everything they've been going through. I told y'all this wasn't going to be the same team coming into this year. The Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield and company taking care of business. There's a lot of crazy football today for sure, y'all. There was a lot of crazy football today for sure. Jaden Daniels, Atlanta taking care of business in a 2-point game. Atlanta just loves the thrill of a close game. I think that's what it is. Obviously Richardson going down, which kind of sucks, but then we got to see Flacco come back in. Today was very, very interesting for sure. Now we're left with a banger of a game tonight. Bills, Ravens, Sunday night, 8 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. And of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. Click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream as we prepare for kickoff. It's going to be a crazy one, y'all. It's going to be a crazy one, and I am excited. I'm excited. Shout out to you, Megan. What's going on with you? Sassy in the house. What up, Sassy? Lisa says, hey, Jay, tomorrow morning at 8:30, I go for my second round of chemo. My nurse, Julie, is a doll. Shout out to you, Lisa. I hope you are well, and I hope that everything goes good for you. Much love, much love. Hung Mal, what up, man? What's going on with you? Mohammed in the building says, go Ravens. I see you, bro. Ira's in the house. Penn State won. Vikings won. Listen, Sam Darnold is on a mission. Sam Darnold is different right now. It's different. Shout out to Nancy. What's going on with you, Nancy in the house? Daniel Berry in the building. Ryan Devlin. What's going on with you, Ryan? Yeah, Rashi Rice. That was crazy. Crazy. A lot of wild stuff going on, y'all. Shout out to you, Jennifer. I see you. Steve in the building. What's up, Steve? Ken Gibson. I see you, bro. What's going on, y'all? Liz Cook in the house. Shout out to you, Liz. Go Bills. Let's go. Says on my way back from the Packers Vikings. Skull, baby. Listen, I seen that score. I was like, man, Vikings is putting a hurting on them boys. Like I said, today was wild. Today was wild. I was getting my updates while I was doing my work and all that kind of stuff. And let me just go back through some of the scores with y'all, because this is crazy. Let me pull up these scores, NFL scores for week 4 here. So Falcons, obviously, like I said earlier, 26-24. They love a close game. Young Ho came out and got the Falcons to win. Bears struggled in the beginning of that Rams game. It looked like the Rams we're going to take care of business. Bears came back 24-18. Vikings did a hell of a job, right? They started off very strong, but Packers then, started balling. They, made it a close game, 31-29. Steelers, the same thing, right? The Colts were up 14-0. Anthony goes down. Steelers, try to fight back. Colts still end up winning 27-24. Broncos beating the Jets. Now that's crazy. And as much as I wanted to give Aaron Rodgers the benefit of the doubt in that game, I did think that the Broncos stood a chance, and it was ridiculous. I think at some point in the first half, Rodgers and Bo Nix had negative passing yardage. It was crazy. Defensive battle for sure. Broncos took it 10-9. Eagles took a ridiculous beatdown at the hands of the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield balling, 33-16 win there. I was very surprised with the Bengals Panthers. Now, y'all know I did say that I really felt like the Panthers had a strong chance to win. And I do think if the defense would have stepped up, they would have made that game a little bit closer and it would have went down to the wire. Bengals finding a way to really, get out of North Carolina with the win there, 34-24. Get it out, Jay. Spit it out. And then the Texans and the Jags, right? Jags started off strong. Texans come back, win 24-20. Commanders with the whooping. That's how you got to say it. With the whooping on the Cardinals, 42-14. This kid, Jaden Daniels, is nasty, y'all. Nasty. 49ers winning against the Patriots. We're not surprised, 30-13. Browns against the Raiders. Raiders won 20-16, and the Chiefs squeaked. Yes, he squeaked by. He played bad. Patrick Mahomes needs to go home. Mahomes needs to go home and reassess some things and figure some things out. Maybe he's got too much on his mind. Who knows? But he has not been playing like himself. Nevertheless, they are 4-0. This is the Super Bowl champions we were talking about, so we will continue on giving them respect. But we got to see how that power rankings is going to look coming into Week 5 because they won by a touchdown. 17-10. So yeah. And then obviously you guys know from Thursday night was the Cowboys and the Giants. Cowboys won 20-15, which once again is a one-score game. And what kind of discussion are we having about that as well? So a lot to talk about, a lot to get into. But we're on to Sunday night, y'all. Sunday night, Bills and the Ravens. Kickoff's going to be in about 20 minutes. And make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. Let's keep it going. We got 54. We need 46. 46 more likes, 46 more thumbs up to get to that 100. Let's make that happen before kickoff, way before kickoff. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. Shout out to you, Cardell. Charlotte says, hey now, Jay, at the Orleans Casino chilling, watching the games today. Good luck. Shout out to you, Charlotte. Good to see you. Good to have you in the building. Brett says, need 2 touchdowns from Shakir. Woo. Well, we know the Bills like to spread the ball, but this defense is going to be a little different today. So we'll see what they draw up. Maybe they decide to go back with that same game plan. You might get lucky. September Girl, what's going on with you? Trent in the house? Let's go. Shout out to Lisa, says, Jay, let's all send hugs to everyone who were affected by Hurricane Helene. Yes, I agree. I did put up the stat in the community chat, prayers up for everyone that was affected by Hurricane Helene. And rest in peace to the lives that were lost. I know you guys are definitely having a time. I was thinking about maybe setting up some kind of a fundraiser for the victims of the hurricane. We may do that in the next couple of days for those who want to participate. Make sure you're here. Obviously, if you can't participate, that's totally fine. But we'll try to do what we can and make sure that it goes to the right place. So make sure you guys be around for that. Cardos says, Commander Super Bowl champs. Got a long way to go. Shout out to June, says 4-0 for show. I see you, June. How about them Chiefs? Listen now, it's a touchdown. We gonna talk about them. Don't worry, we gonna talk about them. What y'all got for them Eagles though? That's what I want to know. I see a lot of Chiefs fans in the house. Where the Eagles fans at? Y'all quiet tonight. Shout out to you, Chris. What up, man? Says, are those Bears what you thought they were, sir? I mean, I'm not a believer yet, Immortal. I don't think you really a believer either. You know, you on the train, but I don't think you really a believer. I think when you seen the score earlier in the game, you was like, dang, not another one. And then they came back and won it, and you was running around your house with the jersey and the Speedo on. Let's go, Caleb. With the Bears jersey and the Speedo on. I see you, bro. Jason says they're hibernating. Listen, it's quite possible, bro. It is quite possible. Shout out to Jerome, says go Bills. Not sure. So what's your opinion with the Bengals? I'll be honest with you. I think there's a real problem going on with the Bengals. I think it's a chemistry issue. I think that Joe Burrow has not found his footing yet, truly. The big problem that I seen today was, even though you've got Dalton in there, this is still the Panthers, right? This is still the team that was struggling and couldn't really do anything. And now they're putting up a fight against, supposed playoff contenders. So it really makes you wonder what's going on with Joe Burrow and this team, and whether or not, like I said before, whether or not those injuries are actually affecting him, and he's just trying to fight through it. I think that's something to look into, something to actually talk about down the road, because you can only go so far with your injuries in your career if you keep just fighting through them, and that's not only going to affect your shelf life, but that's going to affect your performance as well. So we'll just have to see how it goes for the Bengals. We'll have to see what they're able to do, down the road. But for the most part, I do think he got things together. I do think that their defense really, really played well. And they took the win. I'm not mad about it. I think, I was just throwing a little shade at the Bengals fans. You know how we do. But if they'd have lost that game, yeah, I would have went in my bag. I would have went in my bag. Shout out to the Bills fans. What's going on? Which is go Bills on top. I see you. Chris says I'm ready for 4-0 Bills Mafia. It's gonna be crazy. Cardell says, but Sirianni needs to be fired. Baker Mayfield made the Eagles defense look stupid. I cannot tell you how ridiculous the Buccaneers looked against the Eagles. It was wild. Absolutely wild. And then even in the end, when they kind of gained some confidence and started making a little bit of things happen, it just didn't seem right. It didn't seem like that same Eagles team. And it's like you would think picking up Saquon Barkley would lead your team to greatness. And it seems like ever since he's came on the team, the Eagles have actually been worse. And I would attribute that to the fact that maybe they don't know how to really use him, right? You're still trying to use, Hurts and, on the tush push and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, put Saquon in, let him run, and make him a focal point of that offense, and then figure out what you're going to do as far as with the with your pass game. But they should be surrounding that offense around him, not around Hurts. Hurts is a quarterback. Yes, we know. But you just got a new piece in there. Use him properly. And then they're not using Saquon properly. It's just the reality of it. Also the Eagles D looks bad. It looks bad. So there's that too. The play call makes me scratch my head. Exactly. Right? Sirianni is not looking good. And I'll tell you this, if they don't make the playoffs, it might be his last season. We'll see though. We don't like to see nobody get fired, but we call it for what it is too. So quick shout out to Joe coming through with the $10 super chat, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to you, Joe. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Let's go, bro. There we go. I had to fix that. All right, cool. I appreciate you, bro. Says I am in for the hurricane help. We are in for an exciting game tonight. Go Bills. Yeah, without a doubt. I'm going to set that up. We'll do, like I said, we're going to do a fundraiser stream, and it'll be helping out the victims of the hurricane. I want to find a good place for the money to go, and we'll make sure that all the proceeds from that stream go to the relief for people that were affected by the hurricane. So, yeah, we'll get that going. Cardell says they need to fire him now. Fire him at halftime. Get it over with. Shout out to you, Ira. What's going on with you, Philip? Philip in the house. Shout out to Michelle. Says, hey, Jay, go Bills. What's up with the friends and family? I'm doing my nails. No typing for a bit. Lurking. Always lurking. Shout out to you, Michelle, holding it down. Doing her nails while watching the game. James B says, Washington look good for the second week in a row. Now, they do. But on the flip side, what happens when we get that tape? Right? What happens when we get that tape and we know what's going on and we know what to expect, and the defense reads it and does all that kind of, digestion and film study that they need to? Does it continue on? That's the question. I think, Jalen Daniels he's in this point where CJ Stroud was last year, right? I think that's where he is. It looks good, without a doubt, looks good, but he's got to stay consistent. Ryan says, I'm in Florida, but the hurricane was on the other side. Yeah, it went through the Gulf. James B says, I haven't had power since Friday morning and probably won't get power back until Friday. Wow, it's crazy. Do you have a generator or something like that? Fred Penner, what up, man? What's going on with you, bro? DJ Butcher says, y'all got no faith in my Ravens? Listen, I just put up the poll, and the people vote. And 77% of them said the Bills. Take it, my friend. This is, hey, Jay, how are you? I'm good, man. Appreciate you we will be. Listen, it's going to be a hard fight. Without a doubt, it's going to be a hard fight. But we here for it. Ryan says, I got a good feeling, yet a bad feeling also. That's every Bills game, yo. It's every Bills game. It feels good, but it's like, oh, what's going to happen? Where are we at, y'all? As far as likes go, we're at 92. Make sure you keep hitting that like, hit that thumbs up. We need 8 more now to get to that 100. So make sure you guys hit that like, the thumbs up. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. Click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. James says, no generator, just patience. Wow. James, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's tough. Being down in Florida, I've actually went through a couple hurricanes myself. One of the big things that we always had on hand was a generator, man. You gotta have that generator for those kind of situations. Gas, food, water, generator, But hopefully you stay dry. Hopefully you've got food, water, all that kind of stuff. And hopefully they can get you some kind of help soon. Like I said, prayers are for you guys, man. Mary Jo says, okay, I'm here now. My internet service is sporadic from the storm. I may go MIA on occasion. Go Bill. Shout out to you, Mary Jo. Good to see you. Lisa says, show my Ravens some love. I mean, they got about 24% love. 24%. Depends on how they play, like always. Listen, the only thing that I think at this point I'm expecting from the Bills is to move away the ball. Right? Move around the ball. Move away the ball. Move around the ball, right? You move around that ball, you get everybody involved. You make it a team game. You keep the defense confused. And I think that's going to be the best opportunities that the Bills have against the Ravens. If you become one-dimensional, if Allen starts forcing things and starts, trying to put the ball where it shouldn't be, then that's where this defense is going to eat them up. But for the last 3 games, Allen has been playing very good football. I can't say great yet, but he's been playing very good football. Now, if he's able to go out and replicate what he's done in the last 3 weeks against these Ravens, then he'll be playing great football. So there you go. Yes, Matt says Spam and rice is all you need. Listen, Spam is official. Give me a little toast, some Spam and eggs. I love a Spam and egg sandwich. Shout out to you, Sirius. What up, man? What's going on with you? Bart says, always like when I get my notifications. Right? It feels good, don't it? It's like, yeah, we own, and here we go. King, what up? What's going on with you? Frank White says, hey, from Portland, Oregon Timbers. Let's go, Frank. Shout out to you. He's playing smart football. That's the key. Listen, as long as he can keep going and not throw interceptions, that is going to be the biggest difference in what we've seen over these seasons. If he can keep going, not make mistakes, not throw any picks like he's been doing, unlike some other quarterbacks that just barely won today. If Allen can keep going on and not throw any picks, I think he's going to do well for sure. For sure. Lisa says, make sure when there's another hurricane to board up and find a place to stay. Listen, I've seen some crazy videos. I'll dig into this for a little while before we get back to the game. We got about 8 minutes. I've seen some crazy videos where, people were just still like in the house and watching the waves come through. And I'm like, yo. Like, you was told this thing was coming a week ago, and you just chilling in the house, you watching the waves crash into your couch. Like, don't get me wrong. I know there's people that don't have anywhere to go, so they stick it out, or they choose not to because they don't want to go to a shelter and things like that. But you're told that this thing is coming, and you make a choice. Right. You make a choice, and you got to, I think at the end of the day, you have to make a good choice, make a great choice, especially if you got a family involved. I've been in 3 hurricanes myself. Thank God that they've skirted around. We got a little bit of rain and stuff like that and wind. But to be in a direct path of a hurricane and not make the decision to either move to higher ground or actually prepare yourself is tough. It's tough. But hey, like I said, I hope you guys are well. We're going to do the fundraiser for the hurricane people that are in need. And hopefully I can provide you guys who don't have power that are watching with some good football tonight. So there you go. Shout out to Weiss, all the way from Sydney, Australia. Sydney, Australia, Bills Mafia in the house. Kirsten, what up? What's going on with you? Jeff Foxworthy says that Spam near stuff posing as meat. Listen, I rock with Spam. Just like Salen's hot dogs. I rock with the Spam. Says concrete houses down here, mostly in South Florida anyways. Yeah. Jeffrey, what up, man? Philippines in the house. Bills Mafia in the building. Shout out to James Walker. Let's go. Let's go. Thoughts on them Seahawks? Listen, here's the thing about the Seahawks, right? They look really good at some points. They look really good, and then it gets to the point in the season where it's like Geno just stops playing his best football. And I'm not saying that he's ever bad. It's just weird. It's like a switch. It's like, all right, I'm done playing amazing. The defense ain't going as hard. And then they start slipping up when it matters the most. So we'll just have to see if this year is the same way, or can they actually go out there and do the job? Shout out to Keeglan. What up? Mr. Fuentes in the building. Says Devon says, I wouldn't care if Ray Lewis was playing. Being an underdog is just another example of disrespect. Yeah. Man, speaking of, actually, no, let me leave that alone because I don't want to move the screen. Says, how about the Vikings 4-0? Listen, Sam Darnold is on another mission. He's on a different kind of mission right now. You know how some people be on a mission? Sam Darnold is on a different mission. He said, you know what? I am given this opportunity and I'm going to take it by the horns, and I'm not going to play. I'm not going to play with it. I'm not going to play with it. I'm going to get on this field and I'm going to handle what I need to. And that's what he's been doing, man. It's been good. It's been good for sure. Let's see. We're at 279 viewers, ladies and gentlemen, 128 likes. Our next goal is going to be 250. Can we do that before kickoff? Can we hit that 250 before kickoff? Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate the love and the support. Says these kids don't know the menace Ray Lewis was. The Ray Lewis, Ed Reed. Whole different ball game. Whole different ball game. Listen, if they was playing tonight, it'd be some fear for sure. It'd be some fear on that field for sure, without a doubt. Father Time says first down. Allen passes for 63. Okay. Kirsten, he's on a different mission. He's on that winning mission. We're close to hitting that 250, y'all. Let's keep going. We're 140 now. Make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up. We need 110 more likes, 110 more thumbs up to get to that 250 before kickoff. It is Sunday Night Football. We got your Bills and these Ravens. Make sure you guys show some love. Shout out to Linda. Greetings from Alabama. Listen, how about Alabama? That game with the Bulldogs was absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. How do you allow them to almost come back and win it? That game was crazy, y'all. John Salazar, what up, man? What's going on with you, bro? Let's go Buffalo. Says anyone checked on Tom? Listen, I don't be trying to go there, man. I'll be trying to just have a good time with y'all. Listen, y'all notice I don't bring him up. Somebody else always does. Shout out to Sassy coming through with the $5 super chat. Shout out to you, Sassy. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $5 donation. Get hype, y'all. Get hype. Forrest Green, what up, man? What's going on with you, Ben? Shout out to you, bro. Mark says 4-0. Let's go. Let's do it. Hard 804. What up, Jay? What's going on with you, bro? Says got Shakira and Kincaid in my lineup. I think they're going to do well. They have to do well. It is a must tonight. Shout out to you, Wayne. What's going on with you, bro? Says what a game. How about OU beating Auburn? That was crazy too. Listen, there's so much crazy football going on. Not just college, NFL, but it's the whole couple days. Last couple days has been wild for sure. Shout out to Purple in the building. OG Wrench Gang in the house. The family coming through with the $2 super chat. Shout out to you, Purple. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Says let's go. Playing way big in the SEC. Things changed. Things have changed in that SEC for sure. And college is looking real different. You notice, I ain't gonna say boys wasn't playing their heart out because they was, but when them NI deals came, that changed everything for sure. Shout out to Andrew, says have a good game, Below. Just don't beat yourselves. That's a fact. Kirsten says, Jay, how we feeling about this game, or should we get a Whopper without the Listen, tonight we getting the Whopper with the cheese and the bacon, y'all. The cheese and the bacon. Matter of fact, we're going to make it a double. The doctor told us that we should only get the Whopper Junior. Tonight, the Bills are going to get the double Whopper with the cheese and the bacon. We're going to forget what the doctor said. We're not getting the Whopper Junior. We want the whole shebang with the fries. And to just keep it a little bit healthy, we'll skip the Diet Coke and we'll just get bottled water. How about that? Okay. Okay. Uh, we're getting ready for kickoff, y'all. It's always a good time. It says greatest debate, Prince or MJ? Come on now. MJ. We respect Prince, but that man ain't have nothing on MJ. Y'all know that. Come on now. Shout out to Junior. What up, man? It's J Flock in the building. I see y'all. Extra pickles. Give me a large pizza with all the fixings. With the bun, yes. Jay, is that Mark Kelso's helmet show you're wearing? You see, I got the red helmet pack on. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for kickoff here. These Bills and these Ravens. This is going to be a good one. It's Sunday night, prime time. Bills are in Baltimore. We're going to have ourselves a game. As always, get a straight onion ring in my fries. Why is that? Do you think they throw them in there just so like you could try it and then you go back and you want it? Or do you think they really make a mistake? Because it's kind of crazy, right? You always get that random onion ring in your fries. It's weird. Says, I wish I could have some ice cream again, but I'm all out. Listen, so y'all know I can't do the milk thing, but I had some I had some Chunky Monkey Ben and Jerry's last night. It was so good. It was so good. All right, y'all, we're getting ready for kickoff shortly here. Always a good time. Says, why don't you purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka? Shoot the J. Shoot it. All right, y'all. What are these Bills going to do? What are the Ravens going to do? Drop your score predictions in the chat. I also have a giveaway. I almost forgot, y'all. If we get to 500 likes in this stream, I'll give away a Bills all Bills blacked out snapback. Brand new in the bag. Y'all see it. Amazing hat. If we get to 500 likes, I will give away a Bills all black snapback. So make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. We get to 500 likes, I will give away this hat to one lucky subscriber. Here we go, y'all. Kickoff to these Bills. As the Bills, we'll start with the first. It's going to be a touchback, and they'll take it to the 30. 1st and 10. Here we go. Michelle, we got all of them. We got it all. We got the train. We got Rick. We got the emotional damage. We got it all. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Jeffrey says 31-28 Buffalo. Oof. Okay. As we get started here, 1st and 10. Allen back in the shotgun. Kincaid motions. Cook motions. Quick throw left side over Kincaid. Hits that edge. He'll pick up about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. This is, wow, I never won anything like that. Honestly, I hope I win. Listen, I hope you win too. I hope whoever gets it enjoys it. We give away a lot of stuff here, and I hope you guys enjoy it for sure. Shout out to you, Megan. What's going on with you? Here we go. 2nd and 5. Quick throw right side. This is to Shakir. And that's going to be, looks like a loss of a yard. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. Sam Parks' Ravens are handing y'all an L tonight. Go Cowboys. You just said 2 funny things back to back. 2 things that ain't really make no sense. But that's fine. It's fine. Raining in Baltimore. I don't see any rain on the field, but here we go. 3rd and 5. 10 seconds on the play clock. Ravens showing the blitz as everybody's on the line. They bring 4. Allen's going to step up, run right through the middle, slides, and picks up a 1st down at the 39. Shout out to Kirsten, says, let James cook. Tactical, what up, man? What's going on with you, bro? Shout out to me in the house. Says, go Ravens. Listen, Ravens fans in the building tonight. I expected this. I was like, when we go live, we're going to have a lot of Ravens fans in the house. Nice run here by Allen for the 1st down. First and 10. And he gave himself up. I don't know why he got tackled, but all right. All right. 13 minutes and 31 seconds in this first quarter as Allen picks up the first down. Since you think Bryce is going to get another chance, or is he done in Carolina? I think he's done in Carolina. I think he may move on somewhere else, though. So they rule it short, actually. They're going to say it's 4th and inches. Bills will go for it as Allen's going to change the play here. 5 seconds on the play clock, and he just takes it himself right up the gut. First down. First down, Bills. Says the random onion ring is about the scooper going in too fast. Really? Why does it happen so much, though? That's an honest question. Why does it happen so much? Shout out to you, Jack. What's going on with you, bro? We're at 177 likes, y'all. We need 23 more to get to that 200. Make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. Here we go. First and 10. Allen under center, Cook in the backfield. Ravens show 5. This is going to be a handoff to Cook. He goes right to the left side. Gets 8 yards in the run. It'll be 2nd and 2 at the 50. Let's go. He'll back up Justin Fields next season. Ooh. Bryce Young to the Steelers. That'll be interesting. Very interesting. Shout out to DM. What's going on with you, DM? Good to see you. Good to see you. Let's go. So it's not raining in Bmore. Yeah, I don't see any rain out there, bro. I don't see any rain. Here we go. 2nd and 2 as Allen's directing traffic. This is going to be another handoff as it goes to Davis now. He gets no gain as it's now going to be 3rd and 2 at the 50. Alvin Shelton, what up, man? What's going on with you? Says throws a chair at the Ravens front line. Chairs and the table. Sean Roberts, what up, man? What's going on with you? So once again, Bill's in this weird situation where it's, 3rd and short, and Allen's back in the shotgun. Takes a snap, looks around, throws middle, and that's going to be dropped to Kincaid. It's in his hands. Bring it down, Kincaid. 4th and 2. What do you dial up here? What are you going to do, Sean? 4th and 2 at the 50, and they're going to punt. I'm not sure I like this. Right? You're at the 50. You know what you're up against. I think you got to show your team that you believe in them. You've got to stick it to these Ravens, but they're going to go ahead and punt. I don't like it. You're at the 50. It's 2 yards. But here we go. So punt is off. And this is going to be fair catch here at the 14. So there it is. 1st and 10 for Baltimore. Interesting start for the Bills. They go at the run, a little bit of pass. Allen, a little bit more active tonight. And I can tell you that I'm not seeing the game plan that we seen last week. Shout out to DM, says got me another grandbaby, Warren Charles. Congratulations to you, DM, on another grandbaby, Warren Charles. Congrats, brother. Congrats. Let's go. New life. New life. Always something to congratulate. Clayton says, what up, Jay? Room for the Ravens? Sorry. It's all right, bro. Listen, you know how we do over here. All are welcome. All are welcome. I would have went for it. That's what I'm saying, Alvin. It's 2 yards. You don't believe in Allen? Cook? I'm just saying. What's going on now? McDermott being conservative. We don't see when Sean feels comfortable and he's not playing conservative, the Bills believe in themselves. They go out there and they fight for it. Now you're going up against a strong team and you want to play conservative. You got to still have that fight in you. You gotta have that anger, that lion, that roar. You gotta have that lion in you. And I ain't seeing it yet, but it's cool. It's all right. Shout out to Cardell. Who celebrated my 56th birthday yesterday on Friday. Let's go, Cardell. Happy 56, man. Happy birthday to all the individuals that either have had one in the past couple days or have one coming up. Shane one says Ravens gonna run all over you Bills. Shane, it's all right, bro. Listen, I know that you hoping to see tears come down his face, but it ain't gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. Robert says Jay Bills playing conservative before they get aggressive. Let's just play aggressive the whole game because that's what they've been doing, right? I'm just saying that's what they've been doing. We're in a quick timeout commercial break. Ravens have the ball back at the 13. It'll be 1st and 10. 11 minutes and 2 seconds left in this first quarter. Shout out to Liz. Has finally get to watch the game in real time, but had to get in this chat. Let's go. Shout out to you, Liz. Ric Flair for my B-Day from Jay. Be great. Got you, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we need 10 more likes to get to that 200. If you have not, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. We need 2 more. Sorry, 10 more. Here we go. 1st and 10 for these Ravens. Lamar hands off to Henry. Right side breaks through. And this man is gone for a 87-yard touchdown. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Listen, this is why I said you cannot play conservative against these Ravens. I literally just said it. You 4th and 2, you go for it. You want to limit those possessions. First play for the Ravens, handoff to Henry, 87-yard touchdown. Extra point is good. Listen, we talked about this over the last 3 weeks. We've been talking about it. We've been talking about it. We've been talking about it. I said this run defense was going to be wildly questionable coming into this game. And they just allowed Derrick Henry to come down the field, 87 yards. What a hole that this line was able to get for this man. My goodness. Unbelievable. Score is 7-0, y'all. 10 minutes and 50 seconds in this first quarter. It's going to be a game. It's going to be a long game. That is for sure. I got Henry on the team too, Jay. Oh, man. George, what up, man? What's going on with you? Says Jay, can I change my Whopper order now? Listen, if Bills defense don't get it together, we're going to be ordering the junior cheeseburger soon. Remember the rodeo burger? If the Bills defense don't get it together, we're going to be ordering the rodeo burger instead of the double Whopper. So here we go. The Ravens will send it back to the Bills after the 87-yard touchdown by Derrick Henry. So there you go. It's going to be a tough game as the kick is off. And this is going to be a touchback. Bills to take it from the 30. Now, Sean McDermott, what did we learn from this? You cannot play conservative tonight. You've got to be aggressive the whole time, the whole game. You got to put the pedal to the metal the whole game, because guess what? That's exactly what the Ravens are going to do. I'm hoping I could channel all this energy over to you, McDermott, because you're going to need it tonight. But here we go. Here we go. 1st and 10 for these Bills. Allen takes a snap, handoff to Cook, runs right up the gut, and that's going to be a pick of about 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. Shout out to Safari. What's up, Safari? This is 87 yards. Whoa. Ravens came to play ball. Hey, Jay, game on. Waiting all day for Sunday night. Let's go, Safari. Shout out to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Sunday night football. Here we go. 2nd and 2. 10 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock and rolling as these Bills trying to get this offense going here as Allen's changing the play back in the shotgun. 5 seconds on the play clock. Ravens bring 4. Quick throw to the middle. This is caught by Kincaid here spinning as he picks up 7 yards, gets a first down. Can't drop the ball either. That's a fact, right? You can't drop that ball, Kincaid. You got to reel that in and get that first down. Robert says, wow, Jay, I'm starting to believe Rex Ryan when he said that the Ravens are the best team in the AFC. They just don't know it yet. Henry is a beast. We knew when Henry went over to the Ravens, he was going to be a problem. We discussed this months ago, and it's no surprise. So as a defensive coordinator, you've got to figure out what kind of situations that you're going to, or situational packages you're going to create for your defense that's going to be able to contain him. You're not going to stop him, but you can contain him. And that's what they're going to have to work on. But here we go. Nice little pass here to Cook. He picks up 9 yards in the play. It's going to be 2nd and 1 at the Ravens 46. Shout out to Alvin. Says Vegas is in the building. As this is going to be Allen picking up the 1 yard here on the scramble. 1st and 10 at the 45 now. Josh Allen left's hand looks like a lobster claw. Yes. And that's not good. I've been watching it. I've been, not concerned, but looking at it with intent. As it looks like McGovern, oh no, McGovern is going to come off the field. He looks to be a little shaken up. He is walking off the field, but that is going to be a significant loss here for the Bills as Josh is losing his center, so that's going to change some things here. We'll have to see how they manage. Defenders are scared of that Henry stiff arm highlight. Listen, I think everybody's scared of that Henry stiff arm highlight. You don't want to be in the way of that man when he coming through with that stiff arm because you're going to end up on the dirt. But here we go. 1st and 10 for these Bills. They're getting a drive going here as this is going to be a handoff to Cook. He'll run up the gut again, picks up 5 yards, and this will be 2nd and 5. Says take those road games seriously like those Vikings and those Falcons. They got to do it. They got to do it. Henry just hit all his props from one run. What a man. Listen, somebody's excited right now. They got the yards. They got the touchdown. Fantasy right now, somebody's super excited. Like I said, it's going to be a long game. It's going to be a long game as we have motion, play fake. Allen rolls right, in trouble, and just throws it out of bounds incomplete. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6. Arthur says, I have faith. It was just a freebie. We got this. I mean, sure. But, you don't really like to give up freebies. You know what I'm saying? Like, not like that. Make them work for it. Not like that. But 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 as Allen back directing traffic. 7 minutes and 53 seconds on this clock in this first quarter. As Morales has got the blue cheese. Quick throw right side is going to be caught by Kincaid, and he'll get just enough for the first down here as the Bills get down to the Ravens 33. Since I have faith, it was just, oh yeah, I see that one already. Why did it come through twice? All right. Vindius is watching from South Shields, England. It's 20-2 in the morning, and we letting him run 87 yards. Vindius, shout out to the international watchers. Crazy play. Even worse, letting the defense letting it happen. But here we go. 7 seconds on the play clock. Allen dialing it up. Here we go. Snap is off. They bring 4. He rolls right in trouble, gets out of it. Flag comes. No play. That's going to be holding on the offense. That'll bring them back to the 43, 1st and 20. 1st and 20, y'all. Shout out to Ty, says I'm honestly enjoying the nickel and dime offense this season with the ability to move and score quickly if we need to. Gives the defense more time to rest and adjust. So, yeah. But that also means that Sean McDermott in this game is going to have to play a little bit more aggressive than what he's probably used to and wants to. He's got to get out that bag. Shout out to you, JF. I see you, bro. Here we go. 1st and 20. Allen. Once again, he's almost changing the play every play now. As he takes a snap, quick throw right side on a slant. This is caught here by Hollins as he'll pick up 5 yards, 2nd and 15. Duella, what up? What's going on with you? Go Bills, go Bills. Henry will have 100 yards before halftime. It's pretty solid chance for sure, considering if this defense can't figure it out. But here we go, 2nd and 14. As Allen once again calling it out as Samuel motions. Takes a snap, quick throw in the middle. This is caught by Shakir. Tries to get some space before he goes down. He gets 8 yards. It is now 3rd and 7 at the Ravens 30. Charlotte's all the way out in Vegas enjoying herself. Let's go. Hit up Fat Tuesday for me, yo. Get one of them hurricanes. Those are good drinks. So yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 7 now at the Ravens 30. And Bills are taking their time, right? Taking their time, spreading the ball around, driving down the field. And this is what, they're going to have to do. Allen's playing his game. I do think, like I said, you can't play conservative against this defense. Allen is going to have to find that tiger in him and really, really take it to them and play his best game. With that said, quick timeout, commercial break. We're at 226 likes, y'all. The next goal is going to be 250. So if you have not, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. I do appreciate the love and support. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do subscribe, click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. 5 minutes and 41 seconds left in this first quarter. Score is 7-0. Bills have the ball at the Ravens 30. It's 3rd and 7. Brent says, Henry was a dagger instead of a pocket knife. Go Bills Mafia, go. Straight dagger. Says, bro, before the half, as sad as it is to say, it's going to be before the second quarter. Yeah, it's if I just go and look at where everything's at right now, we can see real quick. Yeah, it's probably definitely going to happen for sure. Without a doubt. And it's, it's really wild to see it because those are one of those plays you really don't expect. But with this defense, right, we know that they've been having trouble with the run. So coming into this, everyone kind of expected, that duo between Jackson and Henry would be a problem. And there it is. Shout out to you, Maurice. I appreciate you, man. Welcome to the channel. Let's go. Shout out to Jace Stands as well. Welcome. A Million Bands says, what up, Jay? Did you see the Alabama-Georgia game yesterday? I did. It was crazy. Probably one of the craziest college games outside of a championship that I've seen in a while. Connor McGovern is returning to the game after being evaluated for a head injury. So that is good to hear. Good to hear. The bots are strong tonight, y'all. Let me make some adjustments here. Let me make an adjustment here so we can keep these bots out the stream. All right, here we go. 3rd and 7 Bills at the 30. And it looks like, yeah, McGovern's coming back in. So that's good to see because, like I said, that was going to be a big loss for the Bills considering the chemistry and everything that he's built with Allen. And it looks like they're talking things over. So what's going on? What are we doing? Because now Anderson's out there. McGovern was coming back in. Now Anderson's coming back out. What's going on here? So are we going with Anderson? Okay, so it looks like they're going to go with Anderson for this play. Shout out to you, Josh Hawkins. Yeah, I think that's where we are. What up, Jimmy? Shout out to you, man. They're taking a really long time as far as getting this together. I don't understand what's going on. Why are we taking so long? Okay, here we go. 3rd and 7. Anderson is in replace of McGovern. 5 seconds on the play clock. Takes a snap. Ravens bring 4. Allen in trouble. Rolls right. A flag is thrown. This is most likely going to be a hold. He throws down the field. Incomplete. Try to get over to Coleman. It's going to be an offensive holding call. It's going to push the Bills back to the 40. It is now 3rd and 17. So now your offensive line, right? Obviously making mistakes. You don't have your center. Allen's having to roll out the pocket. You don't want to see that. These are the differences, right? These are the things they're going to have to fight through coming into a significant game against a team like the Ravens. But here we go, 3rd and 17. 5:19 on the clock. As Buffalo Bills Mafia says, I don't know, it may suck, but take every precaution you can, McGovern, at this point. Yeah, I mean, I think if you took him in for a head injury and you just brought him through the tent, you ask him some questions, something could still be wrong there. So why risk it, especially if you do have someone else that could go in there and get the job done. But here we go. Allen back in the shotgun. High snap. Just going to take it himself. Runs right side. And he'll get 8 yards. It'll be 4th and 9 at the Ravens 32. And this will most likely lead to a Bills field goal. Bills field goal. Father Time says, if I throw this flag, I could be on TV. Yeah, Shakir's getting his ankle wrapped as well. There's a lot going on right now. There's an absolute lot going on right now. And it's really unfortunate because at this point, you got a couple injuries, people being checked out, and Bass is kicking field goals. It's good. It goes through. But he hits from 50. When Bass is kicking field goals, that's when we start getting worried. When Bass starts kicking field goals, we start getting worried, y'all. Fortunately, he did get it in. It's a 4-point game, 7-3, 4 minutes and 34 seconds left in this first quarter. Quick timeout commercial break. Shout out to you, Cody. Just let's see the Bills win. Long road to go. Shout out to you, Steven. What up, man? What's going on with you? Phillip kicked the ball, right? Just get it in. Get it in. Put some points on the board. Regroup. Play some defense. And let's get it going. Jeffrey says, I smell a pick this game from Lamar Jackson. I mean, it's quite possible, right? I wouldn't write it off for sure. Shout out to you guys for getting us to that 250 likes. Let's keep it going. Next goal is going to be 500. So if you have not, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel, click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. We get to that 500 likes. Don't forget, I will be giving away a Bills blacked out snapback. My camera is a little funky. Yeah, there we go. Bills. Y'all take it out the bag. I'll take it out the bag for y'all. I'll just wrap it back up. Bills all blacked out. This thing's pretty nice, y'all. Pretty nice. Snapback. Brand new. We get to 500 likes. We'll go ahead and give this all blacked out Bills snapback to one of you lucky subscribers. So make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up. We get to 500 likes. Give away this brand new hat. Y'all know the hats ain't cheap, y'all. It's a nice hat. Very nice. All black. Very nice. So yeah, 500 likes will make that happen. So make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up, and of course subscribe. And someone could win a lucky Bills hat. We're in a timeout. Like I said, it's been very, very interesting. Bills, kind of a slow start, right? Slow start. Baltimore comes down, scores on an 87-yard run. Scores now 7-3, and the Ravens will be getting the ball back momentarily. As Christopher says, wish the Giants had a guy like that when they played Washington, such an underrated position. Well, I mean, hopefully people are trying to put together these teams so that things work. You know how that goes. Tactical says Titans go on for tomorrow night. It's tough to watch the Titans. It is. But it's going to be a kickoff here. Touchback. Ravens take it at the 31st and 10. There was a Liz near where I live, but it closed, so I don't have a clue where to buy Bills hats now, and my head is big. I mean, there's a couple places, couple places. Shout out to you, Sassy. Says, take it, don't be the Jets or Denver. What? All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Ravens as Lamar under center. Henry in the backfield. Quick fake left side throw to Flowers. Gets plenty of space. Tries to break through, and he does. And he'll get 10 yards. Picks up a first down for the Ravens. The Bama-Georgia game was drama. That was crazy. That was legit one of the craziest games I've seen in a while, for sure, college-wise. Good pickup here of 10 yards for Flowers as he gets the first down. And, once again, this Bills defense, right, they're just going to have to step it up. They're going to have to, someone's going to have to make a play. Someone's going to have to break through as Lamar now runs up the middle. He's going to pick up about 7. They'll give him 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Ankle injury for Shakir, but he is probable to return. That's tough. Very tough, right? He's a reliable asset out there for sure, and not good for him to be down and not out there. Shout out to you, Chris. 2nd and 4 as we have motion. Bills bring 5. Handoff to Henry. Hits that left side and runs for a first down. Picks up 4 yards. So 1st and 10 for the Ravens at the 50. Little mix of the pass, little mix of the run. And they're chipping away at this defense on every play. Who won the Chiefs-Chargers? The Chiefs won 17-10. 17-10. Nick Saban looked awful. Bad vibes. Here we go, y'all. As Jackson and company are at the 50, 1st and 10. We have motion. Flowers motions as well. Fakes a sweep. Quick throw right side. This is going to be over to Hill. And he'll get 9 yards on the catch and run. 2nd and 1 here at the Bills 41 now. And we're down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock in the first quarter. How will we know if we win the hat? I might sound stupid for asking that. No, it's not a stupid question. So if we get to 500 likes, we'll do the giveaway. And it'll be a randomly picked subscriber out the chat. So we'll do, I'm guessing a number. And then whoever guesses that number first wins the hat. So 2nd and inches, run right up the middle. Derrick Henry, 5 yards. Another first down. Sean just says, Jay, brush this game. Going to be a good game. Whoop, whoop. Yep. Reverend, what's up, Reverend? Shout out to you, bro. Says, have you checked out the series Black Quarterback on Prime yet? I have not. I've heard it was interesting, but I have not checked it out yet. I have not. There's a flag also here. Oh, man. So there's a flag here. This is going to be on Smoot for unnecessary roughness. That's going to push the Ravens all the way down to the 21. 1st and 10, y'all. Come on, Smoot. Really? Did you have to knee him in the face? Why? Just costing your team. Come on now. Okay. So now this pushes Baltimore all the way down the field. They're at the 21, 1st and 10. And this is going to be Lamar keeping it on the run right up the gut. He'll pick up 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Jason, that was stupid. And I don't even like using the word stupid, but that was stupid. Why? Jay Allen is going to conjure up the inner JK and Peyton with all the audibles. Listen, I'm just waiting for the flag to be thrown. You know how that goes. When you change up the plays too much, they start throwing those flags. Here we go, 2nd and 7. As Lamar takes a snap, quick throw that goes to the left. Now on a screen, wide open space on this field. 14 yards for Hill. 1st and goal at the Bills 4. It's tough. It's tough. Scott Kaloy, what up, man? What's going on with you, bro? 1st and goal at the 5 for these Ravens. And they're making it look easy, y'all. They are making it look easy. Ernie Brown, what up, man? What's going on with you? Brian Allen, what up, bro? It's going to be a tough one tonight, y'all. I hope you got your hard hats ready. It's going to be a tough one tonight. Little handoff here. This is going to be Henry. Goes to the right side. He goes nowhere. First stop for the Bills in this first quarter. Wow. Wow. Finally, we get a stop. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 5 as we end the first quarter. First quarter score is 7-3. Yeah. Here we are. Bend but don't break, right? Hold him to a field goal. Hold him to a field goal. Says, come on, Buffalo. Why are you letting them walk all over you? Why? Why would you let that run game work so well on you, even though your run defense ain't been good? Listen, they got to work through the problems. They got to figure it out on the fly now. So, and Derrick Henry, hard to stop. Shout out to you guys. We're almost to 300, right? We need 208 more likes, 208 more thumbs up to do the hat giveaway. We need 500 likes. That is our next goal. If we hit that goal, we'll give away a all black Bills snapback new era hat. So make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up. We need 208 more and we'll hit that 500 like goal. Shout out to Ernie Brown coming through with the $2 super chat. Just darken the lid. Let's go, yo. Titans fence tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow night. We'll be on that for Monday Night Football without a doubt. Jennifer says, Jay, does blackout game mean I'm going to have to black out to get through it? I'm not advising anybody to black out or drink to the point they do that. I am giving away a blackout hat. Do not allow this game to make you guys do anything crazy. All right. We got a long game to go. It's just the end of the first quarter. Score 7-3. It's 2nd and goal. Says the Bills coach yelling yet, or he's still keeping cool? Oh, he's still keeping cool. Christopher says Henry is just a full-grown man. That's a fact, right? When you see this man running down the field, do you want to get in front of him? Does your favorite player want to get in front of him? That's a real question you have to ask yourself. Does my favorite defensive player want to get in front of Derrick Henry when he's coming at you in full speed? It's a real question. It's a real question. But here we go, y'all. Here we go. As Lamar and company dialing it up, Henry in the backfield. Lamar in the center. We have motion. Snap is off. Toss right side. Run in. Henry. Touchdown. One running touchdown. One passing touchdown. Both to Derrick Henry. Shout out to Ernie Brown coming through with another $2 super chat. Says Mint feeling the lid. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Says nope, I'm out. You know, these are the tough moments, right? These were the times we're talking about and whether or not the Bills were serious. And this is why I was concerned. This is why I said what I said at the end of the Jaguars game. Is this team going to be able to get down and dirty, get down and to get down? Some of y'all know what that means. Some of y'all don't. Get down and to get down means, are they going to be able to put it all on the table? And that is what they need to do tonight. The conservative playing is out. We're going to play conservative, take our time. No, that is out tonight. And if Sean McDermott isn't putting the fire where it needs to be, this is going to be a blowout real quick. I don't need a hoodie to tell y'all that. Even though I'm about to get the hoodie in a minute. But this is the reality. This is the reality. Shout out to you, Dan. Says, wow, it's only 9 p.m. Listen, I love y'all in the chat. I could be fuming and somebody will say something that'll just completely make me laugh. But here we go. Ravens will send it back to the Bills. And this will be a touchback. They'll take it from the 31st and 10. Yeah, 2 games tomorrow night. 2 games tomorrow night. We need to get physical, right? Yeah, let's get physical. Y'all know the song? Let's get physical. Cody says Chiefs beat them, so I believe we can. That's what I'm saying. But they've got to get the defense going, right? They got to fix whatever issues going on from a coaching point of view. Because when I tell you that a lot of this conservative play has to do with coaching right now, not going for the deep ball, right? Right now they're going to Samuel on the left side here. He'll pick up about 8 yards as he catches it in the flat. 2nd and 3 as Shakir has returned to the game. Shout out to Megan Kelly. Let's go. Shout out to you, Megan. Good to see you. Good to see you. Liz Cook coming through with the Cash App donation. Shout out to you, Liz. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. And here we go. 2nd and 3. Handoff. James Cook up the middle. He's going to be just short of the first down, as this will be about 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1. I appreciate you, Liz Cook. Thank you for the support. Let me hear your body talk. Like I said, there's, from the design that we seen last week, we're not seeing it this week. So I do think this is from, Joe Brady being experimental and not having a true as this is going to be thrown here high, gets it over to Knox for no gain, 4th and 1. So what are you going to do here now? It's 4th and 1. You're at the 39. What's the decision here, McDermott? What are we going to do? It's a yard. The Bills are going to punt. Bills are going to punt, y'all. Kick is off. And it's going to be down here at about the 24. Shout out to Cody McGill coming through with the $2 super chat. Showing the love, showing the support. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the $2 donation. So yeah, it's 4th and 1, right? You don't go for it on 4th and 2. You don't go for it on 4th and 1 twice. So once again, why is Sean McDermott okay? Why is he content with playing comfortable? Why? It's 4th and 1. You have what we would consider to be the second best quarterback in the league. He can't get you a yard? James Cook can't get you a yard? Ray Davis can't get you a yard?
Emotional damage.
Ryan, right up the middle, bro. Right up the middle. 8th and Wise, McDermott punting. I can't. Listen, it behooves me to understand the decision-making at this point. You have basically the biggest, best running quarterback in the league. He can't get you 1 yard. He can't just extend the ball forward. What are quick timeout commercial break, y'all. Quick timeout commercial break. All right, y'all. Hydrated. Here we go. 1st and 10 for these Ravens. They're at the 19. Bills showing 5. Play fake. Lamar has all the time in the world. Throws high. This is going to be caught over to likely for 26 yards as they'll get to the Ravens 45. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Scott says Ravens have their number. Says where's the Bills that crushed Jags on Monday at? I know the Bills can play it. Shouldn't be low score, and the Bills need to step it up. Go for it on 4th and 1. Didn't I say that? We're not seeing the same play designs that we've seen against the Jaguars. Now, if I'm going to break this down and try to be as analytical as possible, right? Joe Brady has not had the same kind of game plan the last 3 games. They've all been different. The problem with that is You have to figure out what exactly works and stick with it. And hey, if you had a hell of a game against the Jaguars, then maybe you should come into this Ravens game with that same kind of game plan, opposed to completely changing it. Because you know what we didn't see in that game against the Jaguars was running from Allen. What are we seeing tonight? Running from Allen. But hey, pass incomplete over to Andrews. It's going to be 2nd and 10. There's going to be a jump here, and that's going to push the Ravens back to the 40, 2nd and 15. So I just got on. Uh-oh, what's going on? We're going to see the first hoodie, Jay. So it's possible. Lil Diggy says, Jay, you ain't the coach. I should be. I said it. I should be. I should be the coach. I'll take half the money and do a better job. Here we go. 2nd and 15. Lamar directing traffic. 4 seconds on the play clock. Play fake. Quick throw to Henry on the left side. And he'll pick up maybe 5. 3rd 11. Lil Diggy says, I blame DeMar Hamlin. Not DeMar. DeMar out there catching strays, yo. Listen, 3rd and 11. Who's going to make a play defensively, right? Who's going to step up, make the sack? Who's going to step up and tip the ball? Who's going to step up, make an interception? Someone needs to do something. 3rd and 11. Quick snap. Lamar, plenty of time, throws in the middle, double coverage to Aguilar for 12 yards. He threw the ball in double coverage and picked up 12 yards in a first down, y'all. Do you know who's out there? Do you know who's out there? You've got Rap out there. And who else is that? Who is that? 54. Who's 54, y'all? We're going to start naming names. We're going to start naming names on every play. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Handoff up the middle. 11 yards to Hill. 1st and 10 to 33. Says those people watching at home can coach way better than some of these coaches in the NFL, and they get paid millions. It's wild. Ed Ryan says, where is Josh Allen, Jay? He seems to be missing. I don't know. I think he took the night off. Maybe we got Kyle Allen tonight. Maybe they just swapped faces. Here we go. 1st and 10. As this is going to be a handoff to Henry, left side, breaking tackles, and he's going to pick up 6 yards. 2nd down. Seems like we're playing afraid, and we have an injury on the field. Who is down? Who's down? So this is Rap. Oh, my goodness. Rap dove into Derrick Henry's thigh, and now he is injured on the field. You can't make this up. Quick timeout, commercial break. Why would you dive into this man's thigh? Wrap him up, try to bring him down. Why would you dive into Derrick Henry's thigh? Jennifer says this hurts to watch. Call in the home health check. Listen, for some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. After the game's over, I like to have like a little snack. Not nothing too crazy, but just a little snack before I go to bed. Because I be all like super hyped up. You know, I got to come down. I got to wind down before I hit the sack. And so I'll get a little snack. And then I'll look at the stuff over the day and go over my stuff for tomorrow. And then I'll go ahead and just, get a little snack. Tonight, I already feel like I'm going to stress eat. And that's not right. I shouldn't feel like this tonight. I should feel already in the second quarter like I'm going to eat a bowl of ice cream when the game is over, when I should just grab an apple and then go to sleep 30 minutes later. We're in a timeout commercial break, y'all. We're at 331 likes. We need 169 more so we can do that giveaway for the Black Bills hat. So make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up, and of course subscribe to the channel, click that bell, turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. Terrible technique tackle there, head wide open for that hit. Dove into a tree trunk. Why do it? Jay Ramsey says, do us a favor, Jay, run for president. Listen, they wouldn't let your boy be president, y'all. They wouldn't, because I'm actually for the people. That's a big difference. We ain't gonna get political, but they wouldn't have me in that chair because I'm too for the people. Lil Diggy says, Jay, sell me your hat. I'm not selling you my hat. You can forget it. See, they wouldn't let Jay in that chair because he's not a puppet. I'm not a puppet, so. Hand off to Henry here. This is going to be a stop. Fortunately, loss of a yard. There's also a flag. So they're going to go ahead here and call offensive holding. It'll be 2nd and 14. It'll bump the Ravens back to the 37. Says, eat a tablespoon of ice cream and a glass of milk, you'd be satisfied. Shout out to you, Alicia. It's interesting. A tablespoon of ice cream and a glass of milk. How does that change things, though? How does that change things? Interesting. Here we go, y'all. 2nd and 14. These Ravens been taking care of business tonight as we have 8 seconds on the play clock, 9:14 on the game clock. Little fakery there as Lamar spins around, has all the time in the world, throws high, and this will be incomplete. 3rd and 14. Personal foul on Derrick Henry's thigh. Throw the flag. This last high throw over to Aguilar was ridiculous. He almost brought him with one hand. Once again in double coverage. This is getting disrespectful, y'all. Lamar is throwing the ball in double, triple coverage like it just doesn't matter. I'll do it anyway. I'm going to take it straight to you every time. Quick throw here, right side on a screen now, plenty of space, and Hill just has all the speed to get him down the field. Picks up 15 yards on the play. They'll get down to the Bills 22, 1st and 10. Liz Cook says we need a pick 6. I agree. Strip sack, something. Von Miller, make a play. Somebody do something. Steve says, show that hat again. Got you. So yeah, this right here, all black. Bills hat. We'll give it away once we hit 500 likes. One lucky subscriber. This is going to be a little toss to Derrick Henry right side. He'll pick up 4. 2nd and 7. Shout out to Sabrina. What up? What's going on with you? Lil Diggy says 3-1 ain't so bad. Just accepted the L. He's like, I guess 3-1 ain't so bad. I guess 3-1. That's all right. That's how you cope, yo. That's how you cope. It's all right. They're 3-1. 2nd and 7. Snap is off. Lamar throws right side end zone to Hill. Nobody's back there. Nobody's back there. As this is going to be another touchdown for the Ravens. Score is now 21-3. So Timothy Willard says, why not, Jay? You're mentally there. You know, I think it has more. It's more to it than just the mentals, though. You know, Rich says, at this rate, your hat is safe. It's not my hat. It's somebody out there's hat. We just need 148 more likes, and somebody can still get the hat no matter what happens today. Right? No matter what happens today. This is the worst. Never thought it would be this bad. So I'll tell you what I'm waiting for now. Right? I'm waiting for, okay, let's not play conservative anymore. Josh Allen, go ahead, take off the gloves, and then he goes out there and plays Superman, and then we get some bad news. That's the only worst that it could go right now. And unfortunately, I could see that happening. And nobody wants it to happen. But the sad part about it is this just seems like the game that it would happen in. When you don't think it could get any worse, it could get worse. We knew coming into this game how significant and how powerful the running back duo between Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry was going to be. Fine. You're going to have trouble with the run. You're going to have trouble dealing with Derrick Henry and the confusion of Lamar Jackson and that dynamic brings. But what you should be able to stop is the pass. And guess what? You aren't able to stop the pass either. Double coverage throws, triple coverage throws. You're getting beat down the field. Nobody's out there. So once again, what the hell happened last week? What happened last week? It's a good question. Rick says the Raiders might have gotten off to a bad start this season, but they will be one of the best teams out there this year. Josh Allen's going to run for 3 touchdowns in a row. I wouldn't be surprised. Considering that he like I said, they're going to tell him, all right, take off the gloves, and he's going to turn into Superman real quick. You know how this goes because the game plan didn't work. And when you get down this much, questions start coming, right? People start pointing fingers. Well, was it the game plan? Right? Was it Joe Brady? Was it the defense? Was it because Sean McDermott didn't decide to go for it on 4th and 1 and 4th and 2? Shout out to Perry coming through with the $20 super chat. Showing the love. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $20 donation. Much love. Ray, what up, man? What's going on with you? Good to see you as well. Listen, y'all know I give it to you good and bad. We don't hold no punches. We gonna give it to you good and bad. Right now it looks bad. So we got to accept the bad with the good. They just got to fix it. Here we go. 1st and 10. As this is going to be Allen dropping back. Quick throw on his screen that is almost picked off. As Allen threw a rocket to Hollins. I don't get why you had to throw the ball that hard, Allen. So it's going to be incomplete. Like I said, he's going to turn to Superman. He's throwing that ball a little too hard. Calm down. 2nd and 10. 9 seconds on the play clock, takes the snap. Pressure comes, quick throw, left side. This is going to be Shakir picking up 2 yards. And it'll be 3rd and 8 at the Bills 32. Says Bills beat up on average teams. Shantae, what up? What's going on with you? 21-3 is super bad. Just breathe, y'all. Breathe in, breathe out. The Bills will get it together. 3rd and 8. Snap is off. Ravens bring the blitz, and Allen goes down. Loss of 7. As that's going to be Van Noy coming through. No help on the offensive line. As this leads to 4th and 15. 4th and a mile. And the Bills will punt. So there you go. The Bills will punt. It says 5 words. What the heck is happening? Ravens came to play. That's what happened. But the punt is off. And this is going to be taken here from the 18. And they'll go down to the 30, it looks like. So 1st and 10 for the Ravens. They'll take it over at the 29 with 5 minutes and 59 seconds left in this second quarter. Here's a problem, right? The Bills defense has to get a stop here right now. That is a fact. Considering that the Ravens get the ball after halftime, you want to get the ball from them, score, and then try to get the ball back as fast as possible, or hold them so they don't score even though they get it back in the second half. The Bills are in a bad spot right now. Very bad spot. They're going to have to get the ball back now and fast, try to score, get it back again, hopefully score again, and then make this thing a little bit more manageable going into the second half. If they cannot do that, and the Ravens potentially do end up scoring on this drive here, things may start to look a little bit crazy. But I will say this. We have seen where the Ravens have been up significantly and their defense let their foot off the gas. And I will tell you this, my Bills Mafia brethren, that if they do that, we will have a ball game. So we've seen it before. We've seen them up before. They took their foot off the gas. They barely won by 3 points. We just seen that happen. So the question is, can that defense keep going the whole game and not just last in this first half? So there you go. The Bills can still come back. There's a lot of game left, but first they have to play some defense and stop both Jackson and Henry. Says, I know I'll be going to bed early. Jimmy says, nothing was worse than the Jets game today, and I'm a Jets fan. Henry is a beast. Man, listen. Like I said, we knew when Henry went to the Ravens that was going to change things without a doubt. And it's nothing but respect for the Ravens. But the expectations, I think, for the Bills at this point is a lot higher than what we're getting in this game. I think that's the reality of it. Clayton says Ravens defense has barely been on the field. Says they're not tired yet. Well, yet. Prediction at the Bills at halftime: Bills 10-24 Ravens. Okay. Ravens defense is good enough to hold. We'll see. I gotta wipe my glasses, y'all. I can tell you right now, this is definitely the game that we weren't expecting. That's for sure. But here we go. 1st and 10. Quick throw left side. This is going to be over to Aguilar. He loses 2 yards. And there's also a flag. It's going to be an eligible downfield pass. It's going to be declined. It'll be 2nd and 12. So this is a good start, right? You get the defense going. You make a couple plays. You get the ball back. You get down the field. You change things up you change the momentum. So here we go. Here we go. The Bills should call Micah Parsons. Isn't he injured? 2nd and 12. Listen to you talk, Jay. You sound like an optimistic politician. You know how to play the game, and you have connections to the mafia. Shout out to you, Jay. 2nd and 12. Here we go. Snap is off. Lamar right up the middle, keeps it himself with no hesitation. He'll pick up 11 yards and be just short of the first down. It's 3rd and 1 at the Ravens 30. So, 38, I apologize. 38. Lamar Jackson is like Houdini. Listen, the amount of talent that Lamar has as far as on the run and that he's displayed on the pass tonight is amazing. Now, you bring in Derrick Henry into that as he picks up the 2 yards and gets the first down. You bring in Derrick Henry into that, you are going to wear a defense down. And that is what they're doing right now. They're wearing this defense down. They're picking up first downs left and right with these huge chunks, 8 yards, 7 yards, 11 yards. And Lamar's like, all right, well, I can't get it to Hill. I can't get it to Aguilar. Fine, I'll just run it. Oh, you're gonna check me? Cool. I'll get it over to Henry. And that's the problem. There's a lot of weapons out there. We haven't even seen Andrews involved. So, as Henry takes it here, he'll pick up, looks like 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down. That's the problem. How do you guard and how do you play defense on so many individuals who have that much talent? It says, hey, Jay, what you got, the small chair tonight? No, it keeps like going down. It keeps going down. Like, I don't know, something's with the hydraulics. There we go. It's probably just going to go down again, but here we go. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8, 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Lamar looking, throws deep, and that's going to be wide open. Bateman for 23 yards. 1st and 10 at the Bills 35. He said, "Put your glasses back on, Skip." Why are the Ravens? Why are the Ravens receivers wide open? Because there is no defense that exists right now. None. Could you imagine if I streamed the games like that? Why are the Ravens receivers? All right, here we go. Yeah, 1st and 10 as we have motion. Handoff here to Henry, right side, as this is going to be 4 yards for Henry, and there's a flag on the field. They'll get the Ravens for holding. That'll push him back to the 45, 1st and 20. Says, wow, I was hoping to see better results this morning. My day is off to a bad start, but I'm not giving up yet. Shout out to you, Silverado. Good to see you, bro. Hard 804. Not the Ravens. Not the Ravens. Not Elmo Fudd. Bad coverage by the defense. They're doing the wrong kind of coverage. They probably had to scrap that in the second half adjustments for the Bills. Yeah, they didn't come ready for sure. They were not ready. Shout out to you thinking. The Ravens. Plenty of football left? Yes. Yes, it is. Ken Dorsey would have had an aneurysm by now. Listen, Ken Dorsey would have broken two tablets by now. But here we go. 1st and 20. Snap is off. Lamar's going to keep it on the run. Hits that left side. Ball comes out. Bills get it. I think the Bills got it. That's the start. That's what you needed. Someone step up and make the play. He fumbles. Bills get the ball. Let's go, Mafia. That is the break that you needed. You finally got it. Now do something with it. My goodness. Benji, what up, man? What's going on with you? Says the Facebook post aged like milk and the desert sun. I know it did. But y'all know me. I don't take nothing down. I stand on what I said. His quarterback would be Josh Allen. Says that's the spark, right? That's the spark. You get this thing down the field. You're at the 44 right now, right? Get it going. Go to your playmakers. Get Cook involved. As he's going to take it here, right side, picks up 5 yards on the run. It'll be 2nd and 5. As J0 says, why the Ravens fumble? Lamar took a big hit. He tried leaping up in the air. Took that hit. And see, that's what happens when you get, a little bit too cocky, right? You start thinking that you could do whatever you want to do on the field and forgetting that these guys out here get paid to hit. So, he tried to jump up in the air, took that hit, that ball came out, and now the Bills have it. So 2nd and 5 at the Bills 44. We're now down to the 2-minute warning. Score is 21-3. Bills trying to get something going. Need 7. That is a fact. Without a doubt. Mason says at least a field goal. Forget the field goal. You need a touchdown. You need a touchdown. Keep up the Elmer Fudd. It's working. Listen, I can't do that voice. It's just weird in my head. I can't do it. Says yes, ride or die. You can do this, Bills. Lamar threw the cup for Will. Yo, what is wrong with you? We're the timeout commercial break. Oh, y'all are hilarious, man. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to you, Roberts. Says 21-10 sounds much better at the half than some defense adjustments. Yes. Jared says Lamar is careless with the football. When he gets the lead, he gets a little overconfident. He becomes a dummy when he runs the ball. We talked about it, right? We talked about it. We said, I even said it, the defense gets sloppy, right? They stop taking a little bit serious because they feel like they got a lead and things just change. Well, we got a significant play on defense. So now the Bills need to come down this field, probably get 8. Shout out to you, Jennifer. You're right? Go for 8 and, get as many points as you can because at this, right now you're playing the aggressive style. Go back to the aggressive style. Stop playing conservative. Said Ravens woos while Will's recovery. All right, yo. I can't do the Elmer Fudd voice no more. Melvin says, put some money on the board before halftime. Don't matter how much it is. Exactly. Leave my freedom bees says what the Bills is like getting an electric bill in Western New York. Every once in a while, you're like, WTF. Listen, you're right. I'll be looking at my bill these days like, what are they doing? What is going on? Why is my bill this when I know it shouldn't be that? Shout out to you guys. 388 likes. We need 500 to do the hat giveaway. If you have not, make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. We need 122 more. 122 more likes, 122 more thumbs up to get to that 500. Also, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. Here we go. 2nd and 5. Allen steps up. He's going to run left side, slides. He gets, looks like about 9. It's going to be 3rd down. Shout out to you, Tina. Says, hey, Jay, I'd like some of what you've been drinking, please. Listen, I ain't been drinking. This is pure aura energy right now. I just got that aura on me. 3rd and 2. Minute 26 on the clock, and here we go. Allen calls for motion. 5 seconds on the play clock. Takes a snap. Looks around, throws, broken up, can't get it to Shakir. It's going to be 4th and 2. They're at the 47. McDermott, you've got no choice here. You've got no choice here now. It's 4th and 2. You got to go for it. You're not going to punt this. As Bills take a timeout, stops the clock at a minute 11. Minute 11. We need 97 more, y'all. 97 more likes to get to that 500, and we'll give away a hat at halftime. Let's make it happen. We need 97 of y'all to hit that like, hit that thumbs up. We'll give away a hat to one lucky subscriber during halftime. 97 more. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So minute 11 on the clock. Score is 21-3. Bills are trying to get a first down here. 4th and 2. Shout out to you, Tyrone. It looks like there's also a injury here as Humphrey for the Ravens is being checked out. Jared says he's faking an injury. And we've seen that from time to time. Some people really do get injured and some do fake it to kind of slow down the momentum. But Humphrey is walking off the field now. Bills 4th and 2. They got to pick up the first down. Shout out to you, Maurice. Says, let's share the hats with the family. Brett says, hit the like, y'all. Hit the like. We need 87 more. 87 more. We'll get to that 500. We'll do the giveaway at halftime. 87 more likes, 87 more thumbs up. 4th and 2. Silverado says, draw it up, Joe. Draw it up. I mean, Bills are 6 and 6 on 4th down. Why didn't you go for it? They're tied for first, and you don't go for it. Oh, my goodness, man. There's going to be a defensive delay of game. 1st and 10, Bills at the 48. Wow, there it is. Shout out to Benji coming through with the $5 super chat donations. The stream sponsored by Von Miller's domestic. What? Yo, that's not funny, bro. I appreciate you for the $5, but you ain't about to get me canceled out here. All right. What is going on with you, man? Says, I think I'll change the rules to injury timeouts. Take you out the series, not the play. Interesting. I mean, they probably never do that, but hey. Since I came, I saw it. It's a blowout. Sorry, Jay. Good news is got to say what up, Jay, today, so it's a good day. Game is far from over. Far from over. Here we go. Minute and 11 on the clock. 1st and 10 after the penalty, as the Bills are trying to get something going here. Snap is off. Allen drops way back, throws deep here, and that's going to be incomplete as Hollins was nowhere to be found. The ball was 15 yards down the field, and Hollins is not down there. Okay. 2nd and 10. Down to a minute 6. Say what? Delay of game? I don't think I've ever seen a defensive delay of game. I'm just being honest with y'all. It's very rare. I haven't seen one in years. Because they faked an injury and they wanted to call another timeout. They can't do that. Oh, okay. So Allen drops back once again, going towards the end zone. Coleman drops it. 3rd and 10. Minute on the clock. I mean, obviously you're in 4-down territory right now. That's just the reality of it. But see, this is the conversation, right? You put your trust into Coleman. The ball is in his hand, right? Perfectly thrown. That ball is right there, right over his shoulder. You have to bring that in. You have to take advantage of the opportunities when they come to you. The ball was right in the basket and you couldn't reel it in. 3rd and 10. Here we go. Takes the snap. Allen in trouble, gets out of it, backpedals, throws it incomplete. Shout out to you, Ryan. I appreciate you, bro. 4th down. You're at the Ravens 48 and you're going to punt. it's, there's just like, part of me gets it because, yeah, you don't want to give them too much time. It's 42 seconds on the clock. But you're on their side of the field. Touchback, Ravens take it at the 20, 1st and 10. You're on their side of the field. "42 seconds on the clock, yo." Right? So much for the fumble. No points, nothing. Not a field goal, not a touchdown, not anything. Shout out to Paulette, says, "Hey everyone, what's going on with the Bills? They need to get it together." Well, we've analyzed almost everything that's happened on the field, and to give you the shortened version of what's going on is Sean McDermott doesn't know what he's doing tonight. That's just the short version of it. He obviously did not prepare correctly for the team that he was going to face on a Sunday night, primetime football in front of everybody in the world that's watching. And obviously, he didn't know what to expect as far as out of Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. That's just, the easy way of putting it. Because someone who's prepared for this is going to have their team not only fired up and ready to go, but have them playing at a different level than what they're playing at right now. This doesn't look like the NFL team that we've known over the last 3 weeks, unfortunately. But here we are, 21-3, 42 seconds on the clock in this second quarter. Ravens had the ball at their 21st and 10. Says, "Put the red jersey on, it's time." I gave it away. I gave away the red jersey. Says, "This is what it looks like when your opponent hits back." I agree. Everyone knew that the Ravens weren't going to be just a rollover, without a doubt. Maybe the Bills didn't know that. I think that's the question, right? Maybe they didn't know that the Ravens weren't going to be pushovers. Maybe they didn't realize that Derrick Henry was going to be the problem that he was, or that he is tonight. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about, a lot to go over. And, hey, there you go. Shout out CD Senzo. Ryan says, "I can't believe I can't find and watch the game on my phone." Well, you're here, my friend. You are here. Says, "I'm so confused as to what is going on right now." There's a complete lack of chemistry, I'd say, number one. Number two, just a proper game plan needs to be put in place. Second half, they're going to make their adjustments, but I'm not sure if this team is truly ready to contend with the Ravens. Keep in mind, the Ravens are 1-2, right? So what we're looking at is a Ravens team that has found their footing, understands, what they have offensively, as Henry's going to take this to the left side. He gets wrapped up. So no gain, 2nd and 10. And a defense that, plays very, very well. And, in the first half. Now, the question is, are things going to change in the second half? And will the Ravens defense start to slack off because either they're tired or because they feel like they got a good lead? There's different things that, go into that scenario. We'll just have to see the second half. With that said, I'm gonna get hydrated. If we get to that 500 likes, we'll still do the giveaway. Unfortunately, we're just not there during halftime. But we need looks like 73 more likes. Once we get to that, we'll do the hat giveaway. So make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up, and of course subscribe. I'll be back momentarily, and we'll get to the third quarter. Timeout, commercial break. y'all remember Mark Wahlberg and the Funky Bunch? I don't know why, but music was just playing in my head. It was crazy. I was in my 90s mode. And I was wondering why I was there. You know, I was drinking my water. I got taken back. I got taken back to the 90s, right? And I was playing music, and then I looked at the score, and then I was taken back again. And this just shows how certain things will give you PTSD. Certain things will trigger you and send you back to the 90s. You know, Mark Wahlberg and the Funky Bunch sent me back over to the Bills and 4 Super Bowls. This is crazy. See, this is why the Bills need to perform better. Because I don't think they realize that when they do stuff like this, it takes people to a different level of PTSD. It's not fun. It's not fun. It says it's not over till the fat lady sings. That's what my dad taught me. Oh, I agree. BB, not at all. Speak your mind. Just be prepared to deal with some angry people. That's all. That's how it goes. You know, speak your piece within reason, right? But just be prepared for other people to speak their piece. It's all respect, but you know, we respectfully talk trash around here. It's all good. Kickoff back to the Ravens here. They'll take it at the 31st and send us. We get going in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. PTSD is not fun. Brian Allen, I got you, bro. I was already moving the chair before I seen before I seen it. All right, y'all. Let me readjust my mic. It's time to get to business. Time to get to business. Okay, 1st and 10. We should see a fired up defense right now. Right now. Snap is off. Play fake. Pressure comes. Lamar throws. This should be grounding. No one's over there. He threw that ball and got rid of it. It is going to be intentional grounding. 2nd and 24. And that's going to push the Ravens back to the 16. 2nd and 24. Ryan says we need the ball. I agree. That is intentional grounding. Nobody was over there. And to try and avoid the sack, he just throws it. So 2nd and 24. Would have been nice if somebody was over to pick that thing and run it on in for a touchdown, but nobody was over there. Here we go. 2nd and 24. As Lamar takes a snap. Bills bring 4. Quick throw right side. A little high as Hill gets it. It'll pick up 4 yards. It's now 3rd and 20 at the Ravens 20. So Jeffrey, we got to hook you up with a barber chair. Listen, those things are comfortable. Tyrone, take advantage, right? This is the time to do it. Kid Korea says, let's go Vikings. Sorry, but Bills are not going to be contenders if you're getting whooped by Baltimore. So what are you saying about Baltimore? You acting like Baltimore is just trash. I'm confused by that statement, sir. But here we go. 3rd and 20. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Lamar in trouble. Throws deep. And that's going to be batted down at the last second and complete to Flowers. And this will lead to a punt. Y'all ready for this one, y'all? We're in the second half. Josh Allen has 40 passing yards. I'll say that one more time. Josh Allen has 40 passing yards. And we're in the second half. So Ravens will punt. Kick is off. This is taken here from the 34. And we'll go down at the 40. So that's where the Bills will start, 1st and 10. Good stop, good defense. And now we'll see what Allen and company can do. 40 yards. He has 40 passing yards, y'all. I'm expecting to see this ball start moving down the field. People need to get down the field to move this ball. So here we go. 1st and 10. He's 9 of 16 for 42. What do you call that? He's 9 of 16 for 42. That tells me there's a coaching error. But here we go. Handoff. Cook, right side. He gets taken down. No gain on the run. 2nd and 11. You need to move the ball down the field to score. We know that the run hasn't been sufficient. So we need to pass down the field. So here we go. 9 out of 16. 42 yards. What kind of game plan is that? 2nd and 11. 5 seconds on the play clock. Hollins motions. Takes the snap. Allen throws left side. This is going to be caught. That will be Samuel 6 yards. It'll be 3rd and 5 now. Rushing yards for Buffalo. Let's see here. Bills rushing yards. You know, I don't like how they do this sometimes, but it's not giving me that right now. I'll get it for you in a second, though. 3rd and 5 here. 3rd and 5. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Allen looking. Rolls right. In trouble. Throws a wobbly pass to a wide open Shakir, ladies and gentlemen. 52 yards. 1st and goal at the 3. That's the first Bills Ric Flair we've done tonight. A wobbly pass. I didn't even think it was going to get there for 52 yards to Shakir. What a throw by Allen, putting it all on the line. 1st and goal. Handoff. Johnson rolls left, runs in. Touchdown, Bills. Wow. Finally, we can make some noise, y'all. That was needed. Extra point is good. And it'll be 11-point game, 21-10. So now things change, right? Things change. Your defense now should have some confidence. Your offense should have some confidence. You're letting Allen take off the cape. We see it. He's got 99 pass yards now. All it takes is a couple plays, right? Father Pinside says those was garbage yards. Shout out to you, Sammy. Listen, I think that's the play that changes the game. It's 11 minutes and 26 seconds into the 3rd quarter. It's an 11-point game. I think that 52-yard bomb that Allen just threw changes things and changes the momentum, right? The defense now has something to fight for, and we'll get to see what they do next after the quick timeout commercial break. With that said, the hat is still on the table, ladies and gentlemen. We need 47 more likes, 47 more thumbs up to get to that 500. Make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up button, and we'll still do the giveaway for the hat. Make sure you are subscribed. Click that bell. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss a stream. Tonight we're giving away a hat once we get to 500 likes. Also make sure you're subscribed. 45 to go. 45 more thumbs up. Shout out to Ruth. Says, yes, that's what we're talking about. Go Bills. Bills Mafia shout out louder in the Baltimore Stadium. Right? Let's go. Shout out to Kirsten. Says, I have faith now. Oh, we had faith, but we're going to be very critical of what was going on. That is a fact. Jared, so what I think is they're scared of Josh taking too many chances because he's thrown so many interceptions into his career that they don't want him to play edgy. They want him to play conservative. I don't think so. I think Josh Allen's hand injury is the reason why they've been playing conservative. They know what's at stake right now, right? A team like the Ravens, this very well may be your AFC championship, right? So I think they've been playing conservative because of Allen's hand. But the problem for me is you shouldn't have played conservative when you had 4th and 1 and 4th and 2. You should have been playing aggressive. You should be playing aggressive and going for it and picking up those first downs and keeping possession of the ball and keeping that offense off the field. But here we go. Score is 21-10 after the 52-yard bomb by Allen and the 3-yard run-in by Johnson for the touchdown. The Ravens now will take over at their 31st and 10 with 11 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock. Put the windbreakers away, you fair weather people. Take off your starter jackets and have a seat. So Jim says, I totally agree, Jay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, because he has been babying that hand. I've been watching it. 1st and 10. Lamar hands off to Henry, rolls left, picks up about 5, and this will lead to second down. Second half will be different. Listen, bend but don't break defense, right? You know you're going to give up some yards, but don't give them big chunks, right? Fine. 3, 4. Okay. You get to 3rd down, 4th down. Guess what? Now you need to really bring some pressure on Lamar. Don't bite on the fake. You go for him no matter what. Somebody's got to do it. Shout out to Edwards says, got to stop the Ravens. 2nd and 5. 5 seconds on the play clock. Line jumps. There's going to be a flag here, so that's going to bring the Ravens back to the 30. 2nd and 10. Donald says, I'm walking my dog and can hear Bills Mafia cheering all down the street. Listen, that was an amazing touchdown, without a doubt. Absolutely, without a doubt. I'll post up a short of that later, but without a doubt, it was great. So that one pass is more passing yards than we had in the first half, correct? Yes, that one pass. I'm slowly putting toppings back on my Whopper. So far, I've got the bun and pickles. Handoff here to Henry, and he's going to lose a yard, y'all. He's going to lose a yard as Russo and Williams steps up, and it's now 3rd and 11 at the 29. So now you don't give up that first down, right? You don't give up the first down. You don't give up the big play. You step up, and you force Lamar to make a play. Here we go. 3rd and 11. Bills showing the blitz as Lamar changes the play. Snap is off. They bring 5. Lamar in trouble. He goes down. Loss of a yard. 4th and 12. Bills defense stepping it up, and they'll get the ball back. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Joe coming through with the $10 super chat. Shout out to you, Joe. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Says, heck yeah. They really need to win this one. Agree about the aggressive play calling. If the Bills can win this, we are talking Super Bowl. I agree. If the Bills can come back and win this, and not just barely, but win this in strong, dominating fashion, then I do think that Super Bowl conversation is on the table. It's on the table. The bodies are talking, Safari. The bodies is talking. The punt was actually muffed. Luckily, Corrington just laid down on it. Hold your breath moment as the Bills will start at the 19, 1st and 10. 1st and 10. We are, looks like 33 away from the 500 likes. Make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up, and we'll go ahead and give away a Buffalo Bills all blacked out snapback hat. We need 33 more likes. Make sure you're also subscribed. Click that bell. Turn on your click on the bell to notify when streams go live so you don't miss out. Make sure you guys hit that like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. We need 33 more to get to that 500, and we'll give away a nice black Bills snapback. Chill for a sec, Mafia. I need Lamar to get his 40 rushing yards from my parlay. Look, y'all can do anything y'all need to do, but please, I need Lamar to get 40 on my parlay. I need this money. First career sack for Bills linebacker Balin Spector. Let's go. Shout out to Balin Spector with his first career sack. Edwards says, I've been watching you for 3 seasons so far. Go Bills. Look at that. Loyalty, y'all. Holding it down. Holding it down. We need 25 more likes. We're almost there. 25 more likes, and we'll give away that hat to one lucky subscriber. Ryan says, Super Bowl, just like beating the Bears in the comeback, need a win every week. I mean, realistically, we know that things are going to be tough. Things are going to be difficult. A win every week, I think, is unrealistic as far as expectations go. Now, I will say this though: a good dominant season is what the Bills should have. Now, undefeated, it's not gonna happen. But if you do lose, you don't lose to significant teams, and you lose in trap games. And when you do lose in trap games, it's by a field goal or something. So, plenty of time. Bills have the ball back at the 19. Shout out to you, Richard. I appreciate you, bro. 1st and 10. Here we go. Allen under center, Cook in the backfield. Ravens showing 5 as Kincaid motions. 10 seconds on the play clock. Takes a snap, play action. Good block by Cook. Allen rolls right. And he's just going to throw this away incomplete. Nobody was open. One game at a time. Yeah, man. Tactical says, Jay, you were at 19K when I found you. Congrats on the growth and most of all, the memory. Shout out to you, Tactical. Yeah, man. Listen, it doesn't feel like it's been that long. But most of y'all have been rocking with us for 4 years now. 4 years, 3. OGs is like 5 years. But the majority is like, the last 2-3 years. So I appreciate each and every one of you. It's always a good time. And we're going to keep it rocking. 2nd and 10. Allen throws left side now. This is Coleman making up for earlier. He'll pick up 24 yards as it's now 1st and 10 at the Bills 43. So now you've switched to the pass. You've switched to the pass now. You're getting it going. The hands are the hands. And this is what we like to see. This is what we like to see. Jason says, it's looking rough, Jay. The faith is needed right now. The faith is needed. 2 years here, Jay. The best. Shout out to you, JF. Yeah, man. Without a doubt. 1st and 10, handoff Cook. As he runs up the middle, pick up a 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6 now at the Bills 47. Allen can't be our running back. Come on. I agree. Right? You get that pass going. You let that work for you. And then obviously, you mix in Cook there for the run. But to have Allen running when we know something's wrong with his hand, I don't think that should be in the game plan. As this is going to be another handoff to Cook. He hits that left side, squeezing through, picks up a 1st down. Bills get to the 47 on the Ravens side. We found the pattern, right? Throw that ball. Y'all know how we say kick the damn ball? Now it's throw that ball. Throw that ball. Shout out to you, Edward. I appreciate you, bro. 17-21 make it a whole new game. Yes, it would. And that brings some fear on the table. That puts fear on the table. That's when you know things get real, when it's 17-21. Here we go, 1st and 10. Allen hands it off to Cook. They go back to the run. 3 yards in the carry, 2nd and 7 at the Ravens 44. We're down to 6 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock and rolling. Jeffrey says, let's do this. The hands are the hands. The hands are handing, y'all. The hands are handing. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7. Jay, my prediction is the Bills 28-24. They got to put in the work. As this is going to be a direct snap to Samuel over to Allen. Oh, I don't like that play. What are you doing? It's going to be a fumble recovered by Hamilton. Direct snap to Samuel. He then tosses it to Allen. Allen gets the ball hit out of his hand and then takes a shot. So the Ravens will have it at the 41, 1st and 10.
Emotional damage.
And unfortunately, Kincaid is a little shaken up as well. There's a lot of stuff going on in this field right now. A lot of stuff going on in the field. So Baltimore is going to have the ball back at the 41, 1st and 10. Joe Brady, that was not the play. That was not the play. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Wow. Bill's showing a 4-man. Flowers motions. Handoff to Henry up the middle as he picks up 4 yards, 2nd down. It was a bad call. It was probably one of the worst plays I've seen the Bills do in years. I don't understand why you would go so far out the box. That play was so far out the box that it didn't make sense. Leave that play alone. Never bring that play out again. Ever. Samuel obviously wasn't ready for it. Allen looked like he didn't even belong doing that play. So never do it again. As this is going to be a handoff to Henry left side. 26 yards on the run, and that's going to lead to 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Says now is not the time for cute plays. That's what I'm saying. It just doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. But with that said, Derrick Henry, another big pickup, 26 yards. It's now 1st and 10 for these Ravens as they're back on the Bills side, the 29. 7 seconds on the play clock. Lamar directing traffic. Snap is off. Little fake handoff to Hill up the middle. He's going to pick up about 6. 2nd down. Got to try new things, but not in a game like this. No, you had a good thing working with the pass and the run. So why would you go with a direct snap to a wide receiver, toss over to Allen, and it just started raining on the field? Shout out to Chicken Rings and Onion Wings coming through with the $2 super chat. Says you guys need to bear down. You Rule J have hope. Listen, I got hope. But the problem is when you start seeing ridiculous stuff happens, it kind of changes things. As Hill here, he's going to get wrapped up for a loss of 3 yards. They'll get pushed back to the 26. It's 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Jared says, I wanted the Bills to win, but that was stupid. Jay, you should be the offensive coordinator for the Bills. Listen, I'm going to have to put in my application because with the plays that's being drawn up and dialed up and stuff that I'm seeing on this field right now, listen, I could come up with this for half the money. And I guarantee you wouldn't see no direct snap to Curtis Samuel tonight, as this is going to be thrown at Hill. He's spinning and will pick up 17 yards, 1st and goal at the Bills' 9. First and goal. 3 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock and rolling for these Ravens. Legend says pick right here. Oh, they definitely going with the run. They definitely going with the run. So it's 1st and goal at the 12. Lamar fakes it, rolls right. Good blocking. Touchdown. Ravens. They ain't throwing that ball in the red zone. They're going to run it right in. They're going to run it right on in. That one play changed everything. That was the worst play I think I've seen, y'all. Really is. So, 2:45 on the clock. Extra point is up. It's good. Score is now 28-10. Ravens are balling. Tater says classic Bills. Obviously, definitely not how I thought this game was going to be going. Not at all. You had a good thing going. The defense made a strong play. You got the ball back, and you dial up probably one of the worst plays that could have been done in that situation. You have a very fast defense. You can't direct snap to a wide receiver and expect him to get it over to the quarterback for a pass. You can't do it. Now, granted, I do got to put some of the blame on Allen because you got to protect that ball, right? Okay, yeah, you got it snapped to you, or no, you got the toss from Samuel and you trying to get rid of it. You got to understand they'll go ahead and take that sack, loss of 3, loss of 4. Cool, you move on. You try to get the 1st down, but trying to throw that ball when you know they're closing out on you. And that's the Superman moment that I was talking about earlier. That was the Superman moment that I was talking about earlier. So, we're in a quick timeout commercial break. Says that Goody Play is going to be in the highlight reels on every NFL show and not for good reason. I agree. If this game ends in the favor of the Ravens, that play is going to be talked about as the one that caused it. So we're at 491 likes, y'all. We need 9 more. 9 more likes, 9 more thumbs up to get to that 500, and we'll go ahead and give away this all blacked out Bills snapback. We need 9 more. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed. Click that bell. Turn on your notifications. That way you don't miss a stream. Make sure you guys lock it in. And one lucky subscriber will get a hat tonight. You don't even have to cover shipping and handling. Your boy Jay's got you. So just a reminder, Lamar is 2-4 in the playoffs. We know that. But right now, this is very significant what's going on. Somebody's job online at the end of the year. Oh, somebody's job is online at the end of the year. But some people ain't going to like it. Y'all already know who I'm going to say. Shout out to you, James Taylor. All right, y'all. We got the 500 likes. Let's go. So what we'll do is after the third quarter, we'll do the giveaway. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Click that bell. Turn on your notifications. And make sure that you're in the chat. When the third quarter is over, we'll do guess the number. First person to guess it wins the hat. So, Legend says new head coach coming next year. Quick shout out to Garrett Collins for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to all the new subscribers if I did miss your name. As I look like a small person. Let me fix my chair. I see if my chair keep going down. All right. Shout out to Christopher Jones coming through with the $2 super chat. Shout out to you, Christopher Jones. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. 2nd and 10. Allen throws middle of the end zone. This is going to be caught here. Plenty of space, and that will be Kincaid picking up 25 yards as we're now down to 2 minutes and 26 seconds on the clock and rolling. Shout out to you, Richard. I appreciate you, bro. Let's go. Great game plan from McDermott this week. Another pass over to Kincaid. He picks up 4 yards. 2nd and 6 now at the Baltimore 41. I think at this point, right, you're obviously the hurry up offense. You know what needs to happen. You're down basically by 3 scores. Yeah, 3 scores. So you got to move this ball. You got to score. And you got to make this thing happen. So here we go. 2nd and 6. Allen back directing traffic in the shotgun. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Allen throws high left side. This is going to be caught. Coleman, he's showing some hands. The hands is working. 1st and 10. They're at the Ravens 20. Another good throw. Coleman's been coming up now in this second half. As Allen has time, looks, throws right end zone, incomplete. Try to get over to Knox. It's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 20. So, yeah, time is against you. But if you score now, you do have a shot at this. You've got a shot at it, right? It's not over. You still got the whole fourth quarter. And here we go. 2nd and 10. Coleman motions. Cook in the backfield. 5 seconds on the play clock. Takes a snap. Ravens bring 4. Quick throw to the middle. This is called by Coleman. He'll pick up 6 yards. 3rd and 4 now at the Ravens 14. Shout out to Gene Peterson. How about an autograph from you? I know I would love it. Shout out to you, Gene. I got you. Yeah, if you win the hat, I'll send an autograph along with it. Let's go. So 3rd and 4. And here we go. 33 seconds on the clock and rolling. Takes a snap. Oh my goodness. Ravens defense came through like a rocket, and Allen will get sacked. 17-yard loss. 4th and 20. They're backed up all the way to the Ravens 30. Why are you backing up that far? Why? Listen, I get you got to run. Just don't even run. Throw the ball away. Throw the ball towards the end zone. You make it 4th and 4. It's 3rd and 4. The defense shoots through. You throw the ball towards your wide receiver's foot. You take the incompletion. It's 4th and 4. Is he a rookie again? What is going on? Shout out to you, Vince. Oh man, yeah, this is it's something. This is something for sure. For sure. Jared says, I don't think the Bills are battle tested. In my opinion, they're not fit to fight opponents that are on the level like a Ravens, Chiefs, 49ers, or something like that. Interesting. Okay. Quick shout out to Jamal Williams as well as Garrett Collins for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. We're going to do the hat giveaway, y'all. It is the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going to take this thing out the bag. Once again, make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure you also hit that like, that thumbs up. Show you guys what you have a chance of winning tonight, right? Fresh, brand new, out the bag. Y'all know we won't play no games around here. It's a $9.50 snapback, all black Bills, fresh. Show them the price, Jay. Show them the price. See if I can. Y'all can see that. So there you go. All right. We're going to do it real simple. We're going to do it real simple. I am going to that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on my phone. There we go. I got to make sure y'all can't see this either. Y'all be looking through my glasses sometimes like, I don't know. I know. All right. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100 as the Bills miss the field goal. Tyler Bass from 48 yards is no good. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. First to guess the number wins. First to guess the number wins. Oh, they're coming through fast. I got to go back up. Who we got? Nobody yet. Wow. Nobody yet. I got some people that's close. I feel like somebody's going to get it soon. Nobody's got it yet. Oh, this is hilarious. Wow. I see everybody bouncing around the number. Oh, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Jim Indy Shoe. You got it, bro. The number was 85. Shout out to Jim Indy Shoe for winning the all black Bills 950 snapback. Shout out to you, bro. Congratulations. Congratulations for winning the Bills hat. Shoot me an email with your contact information. I'll mail it out to you. You'll have it within about 3 to 4 business days. Shout out to you, Jim. Congrats. All right, here we go. Handoff here to Henry. He's on the move. 38 yards. This is going to be first and goal at the 2. Oh, this is a tragedy right now, y'all. This is absolutely a tragedy. Yeah. My goodness. First and goal. As this is going to be a handoff back to Henry. He's going to lose some yards now. So it's a loss of 3. Second and goal. They get pushed back to the 5. Says this is pathetic. Edwards says that hat was the best part of the game. Oh man. Says Forrest, I seen Jim's first. I seen Jim's first. This is going to be thrown here. End zone broken up. And there's going to be a flag. That's going to be defensive holding on Bateman. First and goal at the Bills 2 now. It says Ravens just want this more at 1 and 2. They have to have tonight. Buffalo struggle on top of that. Yeah, like I said, it's always the first one that I see. So if you seen it first on yours, that may be because of a delay. But Jim's was the first one that I seen. But don't worry, there's going to be more stuff coming. I got jerseys coming for you guys, so you'll have another shot at it. Gary says, Jay, this ain't looking good. It's not, man. It's really not. I think the last time the Bills played this bad was against the Titans when Henry was playing for them. When Josh Norman got destroyed. He was a highlight. For sure. Nick Order, what is happening? I mean, you see this score? Bad things are happening. The agony of defeat, just a wake-up call. We got this, still on top. AFC East. Go Bills. I see you, bro. Edward says, yeah, my phone and my Xbox stream are not in sync. Yeah, like I said, when we normally do the guess the number, it's always the first one that I see. So sometimes people will see themselves, and we have this conversation from time to time. But I make sure it's the first one that I see because I go back up before I pick. Tactical says, Jay, I gave my jersey to my grandson. He loves it. Shout out to you, Tactical. I'm glad your grandson's enjoying that jersey now. Let's go. Let's go. We used to love stiff arming y'all, Jay. Well, now you got to find somebody else to do it. Second and goal, handoff to Henry. He loses the ball. Oh, but they dive on it in the end zone. And I think this is going to be a Ravens touchdown. I'm not sure if he had control. But, yep, they're going to say recovered by Ricard. Ravens touchdown. Henry fumbled. Ricard dived on it. Ravens touchdown. What a punch out by Douglas. And nobody's over there to get that ball. My goodness. Somebody needed to dive on it. Wow. Jennifer says, who are we going to fire tomorrow? Can it be Tyler Bass? Listen, I'm all for getting rid of Tyler Bass. I don't care how bad it looked. If you had the opportunity to put some points on the board, you're supposed to put them on the board. And for you to miss that from 48 after you hit the 50, I can't do it. You hit 50, then miss from 48. In such a crucial game when you know that points matter. It's Alpha 302 says Bills are done. Well, 11 minutes and 23 seconds left in this fourth quarter. Hey. Wait, I thought you couldn't fumble forward if he was in the end zone. He literally dived over, and that's how the ball came out. So sometimes the team is the sledgehammer. Sometimes they are the railroad spike. They were the sledgehammer the last 2 weeks. Tonight, they are the railroad spike. It's a good way to put it. Or you could say that the Ravens were the train and the Bills were the car stuck on the train track tonight. You could say that as well. 35 cents to score, 11 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock. At this point, it's just garbage points. To be honest, I probably would sit Allen so he doesn't get more injured than what he probably already is hand-wise. And let Mitch Trubisky come in and try and get some reps.
Emotional damage.
So 3-1 really ain't that bad for real. Yes and no, right? 3-1 is bad when you beat up bad teams and you lost to a good one. It really exposes everything that was kind of hidden because you faced a lesser talent. So how it's interpreted can really change things moving forward, because you go from a contender and having momentum and confidence to, okay, we face somebody that actually is out here really balling, and we just been playing around for the last 3 weeks. So what do we do now? That's the reality of it. That's why the 3-1 sounds worse than what it does, because if you go back and you look at the games and you look at how they were coached and how they were played, you start looking at the inconsistencies, especially on the defense side, and what they've allowed on the running game, and how, okay, well, cool, we're going to allow some points on the running side, and our defense going to give up some points, but our offense still going to put up 35. That magical number that I brought up 2 seasons ago when I said the Bills had to put up 35 points to win each game. Well, guess what? The Ravens put up their 35 tonight. Guess someone's listening. But here we go. Bills will have it back at their 31st and 10 with 11 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock. Fat lady's walking up to the stage. It's true. It's true. Fire Sean. Hey, I mean, that's been on the table, right? That's been a discussion. You're doing the correct things for all of us. Even have a chat. I only intervene when I must. Here we go. 1st and 10. Snap is off. Quick throw. Incomplete. Hollins can't reel it in. Allen's throwing rockets. And, I mean, he's mad. He's frustrated. Throwing behind people. 2nd and 10. That's why I said just sit Allen down. Like, if you're going to be a coach, know when a spirit is getting broken. Allen is throwing fire right now because he's mad. Sit him down, let Trubisky come in, and finish this game off. As that pass was almost incomplete, Kincaid takes another hit to the hand. He's getting up, grabbing at his hand. 3rd and 10. Pull him out the game, McDermott. Shout out to you, Trent. Greatest Leaf says 41-10. Oh, yeah, it's quite possible. There's a lot of time left. He's throwing wild ball. That's what I'm saying. Just take him out the game. He is mentally checked out. 3rd and 10. Pressure comes. Allen in trouble. Rolls out right. Throws deep. Once again, almost picked off. Hollins goes down. 4th and 10. Get him out the game. Take him out. You're going to risk him getting injured because he's frustrated. He's throwing rockets. They're not accurate at all. Bring in Mitch Trubisky. Just do it. So, Bills will punt. Back to the Ravens. As Hunter says, I need Cook to get a touchdown. This is not going to happen with Allen. As punt is off, taken here from the 20. Hits that left side and goes down at about the 37. So 1st and 10. Rob Hills, it's retracted. All right. Beating the Ravens at their house is a tough assignment, and Josh got frustrated early. That's a fact. He definitely did. Very early. But on the flip side, I think there's a lot that you take from this, right? As a fan, pull him now. Pull him. Like, you have to have a relationship with your players to know when it's time for them to sit down because of the way the game's going. And as a coach, if you don't have that relationship, I think that's a problem. I think if you decide to let this man stand out there and just throw bomb after bomb and it's incomplete and you don't decide to pull him, you don't know your damn quarterback. Like, that's just proof in the pudding. If Allen comes out on this field again after this next series, I'm really going to question some things. I really am. The Bills' O-line couldn't stop a cold, and the receivers couldn't catch a cold even if they tried. Please don't tell me that Tyler Bass is going to be like Scott Norwood back in the day. I love how people know what teams will be in the playoffs already. Well, that is funny, right? Lots of trolls out tonight, for sure. But no, it's fine. Listen, these are the moments that we go through every year, every season, right? Good games, bad games. Good games, the trolls. We don't hear from them. We don't see them in the fourth quarter. Bills losing. Oh, we see them all in the fourth quarter. It's just how it goes. Jay, absolutely, the franchise quarterback needs to be protected. I agree. Pull him. That's what I'm saying. We should not see Allen back on this field tonight. That is from not only a business decision, but a coaching decision, How about just a being smart decision? You don't let him play. You bring in Mitch Trubisky and you regroup and you let whatever's going wrong with Allen get figured out. So there you go. Trolls no fourth, definitely. You should have Houston next week. Get their mind right. Yeah, Houston's been having their own little struggles, right? But here we go. 1st and 10. 10 minutes left on the clock in this fourth quarter. A lot of time left. Handoff here for Henry. Right up the middle again. He'll pick up 9 yards on the run. 2nd and 1. So don't come to watch a game and talk crap just because no one else wants to hear it. Well, you know, it works both ways. Tactical says, Jay, you handle these moments better than anyone. It's one of the many reasons I stay here. Oh, yeah, listen. I love the game. But I also understand that there's you know, a level to this. There's you know, a kind of like a moral etiquette that one should have if they decide to pursue this kind of work. And you know, it's just a reality of it. As Gold House is 13 seconds. Oh, we know all about that one. We know all about that one. 3rd and 1. Henry has 20 rushes for 191 yards. 2 touchdowns. 191 yards on the ground. 259 total rushing yards as they go back to Henry, 5 yards. 1st and 10 at the 47. What happened to preparation and coming up with a good game plan? They got beat in the trenches. Yeah, I mean, that's what we've been talking about. Right? Being prepared, game planning, doing your film study. Where is all that? Where is it at? You can tell they weren't prepared tonight. And it's a shame. $1 billion franchise, superstar quarterback, you're not prepared. It's not good. But here we go. A little fake toss as Lamar throws, gets it over to Likely. That looks like 8 yards on the catch. 2nd and 2. Play is currently under review. Says Bills Mafia talks so much trash, then whine when others do. Go figure. Not at all. I never do. I welcome the trash talk, actually, because I talk trash. I do. Y'all know I do. But I do keep it respectful at the same time, right? It's got to be a line. Like, talk your trash, but keep it respectful. That's all. You know, like, if you joking around with one of your, like, family members that go to church about sports, just like that. See, a lot of y'all be wanting to really fight. Y'all be wanting to fight when y'all team loses. This pass is going to be incomplete as it hit the ground. But a lot of y'all be wanting to actually fight when y'all team loses. As we're on this quick timeout commercial break. Since the 13 seconds Mahomes is dumb playing zone, well, you know. I don't think I need to stick around for the rest of this show. Hey, listen. I think at the end of the day, right, we understand what the Ravens are. And if you went into this game not thinking that they weren't going to play their best ball, you were sadly mistaken. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Tyrone J likes to smoke, of course. Right? You can't. So you can't sit in the kitchen with the fire and then get mad when you get burned. You know? So it's got to be a healthy medium. You know, y'all know I joke all day. I joked about Patrick Mahomes earlier, right? But after that, it was like, okay, you know, you gotta give him his respect. That's just how it goes. That's how it goes. Quick timeout, commercial break, y'all. Ravens had the ball at the 47. The play was reversed. So Bills in midseason form this game. Oh, man. Well, fortunately, it's not mid-season yet. So, you know. Always look on the bright side. Yeah, without a doubt. Y'all know when we have these crazy games and all this kind of stuff, we always joking and laughing. Having our moments. You know, we don't take the losses to heart. And if you do, hey, all right, you know, that's something that you may need to work on a little bit. But you know, one thing I always tell you, don't put the house up, right? Never bet the house because Vegas always wins. And you know, don't start crying over football. I remember we was watching the championship game. We were streaming it. That one kid was crying in the stadium. That made me so mad. He wasn't even a kid. He was a grown man. He had to be about 20. As this is going to be hill to the left side, pick up a 4 yards, 3rd and 6. He had to be about 20. He was sitting up in the stadium crying in Bills gear. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why is Valdez scaling on the roster? He's taking up space? That's a good question, actually. Right? He's made a couple of good plays, but other than that, we really haven't seen much out of him. Last time I checked, though, he was injured, I think. So that may be why we don't see him. As this is going to be Henry going to the right side on the run. No gain. And it'll be 4th and 6. A couple of my coworkers made a bet that they would wear the opposing team's jersey if their team lost. See, that's fun, right? There's nothing wrong with that. You know? Shout out to you, Jennifer, coming through with the $2 super chat. Says we'll always play better when we're not respected. Maybe that was it, right? Maybe it was too much hype, right? Too much I want to say too much of the, like, what's the word I'm looking for here? I think they were overhyped. Can't use the word overrated because we know that the Bills have a solid shot at getting to the playoffs. I think it's overhyped at this point, right? And it may have got to the Bills' head, and they unfortunately was not prepared for this. And they don't realize that talent is not all it takes to win, right? Talent is a part of it, but it also takes planning. It also takes a little bit of luck. It also takes confidence. It also takes the right coaching. There's a lot that goes into winning, right? You can be the best player on the field, but if your team doesn't have it together, and if your coach doesn't know what the hell they're doing, you're not going to win. And that's what we're experiencing tonight. So the question is, if the Bills don't make the playoffs this year, right? Let's just say they go through a slump. Who's the first to go? Who's the first to get fired? Because there will be fired. There will be some people that get fired this year if the Bills don't make the playoffs. Guarantee it. Chemistry, there you go. That's another one. Listen, there's a bucket of things that go into winning a football game. We all know this. We watch it. We've been watching it for decades. There is a bucket of things that go into winning. As Gold says, McDummy. Oh, man. Dutenzo says, what do you think about the Brett Favre opening up about his Parkinson's? I mean, I'd say like, you don't want anybody to have Parkinson's or go through any kind of, disease. But I think at the same time, there's a lot of bad press and negative press surrounding him, right? So if you bring up something in this kind of situation, it makes people, or we would think, I mean, this society is a little different now. You would think that would kind of change the narrative as far as like public opinion in regards to, who you are as an individual. So Ray Davis here is going to lose 4 yards. And the Bills will be backed up here to the 2. So 2nd and 14. If the Bills make the playoffs, the coach will get cut first. From an outsider prospect, what do you think make the Chiefs so successful? Andy Reid. I mean, just go back and look at the Chargers game. Kansas City was supposed to lose that game. If you look at all the issues that team has right now, if you look at Patrick Mahomes not playing like his championship self, if it wasn't for Worthy, that game's tied up. They go to overtime. Who knows what happens then? Patrick Mahomes does not look like himself. But guess what? Andy Reid is still coaching up solid games, leading to wins. Some people are going to say, oh, it's the refs and that. But listen, at the same time, they're still moving the ball. The defense is still making plays. There's a reason why these games are close and going down to the wire. As Allen throws right side almost intercepted, incomplete. So the Bills will punt on this 4th and 12. I apologize. That was Trubisky. They brought in Trubisky. Shout out to Gold says, pray. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the $2 donation, Gold. I appreciate you. KC refs. Listen, it's so easy to say that, right? But I do think the reality is, at the end of the day, Andy Reid's a hell of a coach, and he's put his team in great positions to go out there and win it. And they've executed, right? Execution is a lot of that. And Andy Reid is one of the most prominent coaches in this decade. And if you go look at what he's done with the Chiefs, I think he has more wins now with the Chiefs than he's had with the Eagles. That says something. But hey, we're down to 5 minutes and 37 seconds. Ravens have the ball back at the Bills 47. So they're already on the other side of the field. And here we go. Here we go. As this is going to be a handoff over to Henry. He'll pick up maybe 3 yards. 2nd down. Did he do it? Did he do it? I'm going to bed and done with this game. Good night, Jay. Good night, Bills Mafia. Shout out to you, thinking. No problem, man. Have yourself a great night. Great night. 5 minutes on the clock. 2nd and 8. And obviously Ravens are just trying to run this thing on out here. As this is going to be another handoff to Henry, and he gets wrapped up. 1 yard, 3rd and 7. Shout out to Cabris Stewart for liking the stream on Facebook. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love and support. Princitiva. It's a solid victory here for these Ravens. So Josh Johnson's in for Lamar now. And like I said, Ravens is looking to wrap this thing up here. 3rd and 7. Play fake, rolls out, throws to Henry. It'll be caught, but no gain. And it'll be 4th and 6 now. 4 minutes left on the clock. Embarrassing is all I got. I agree. Ravens will punt back to the Bills with 3 minutes and some change left. I mean, Trubisky comes in. I mean, at this point, you just run the clock. Hopefully nobody gets injured. And you move on to another day, right? You move on to next week. Jeffrey says, what a way to start the day in the Philippines. Oh, well, back to rooster fighting. Not the rooster fighting. It's like the Bills couldn't get it done, so bet it on the Red Rooster. Robert, I'm not sure yet. I'll let you guys know. I'll post it in the community chat. So it was a fair catch. The Bills will have it at the 26. 1st and 10. So need to give Derrick Henry 200 rushing yards. Well, that's not going to happen. I mean, the Ravens only got 260 yards tonight, right? 260 on the ground. As Davis is going to run for 7 yards here. And that'll take us to 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Let's focus on next week. Yeah. Week 5, Texans. Week 6, Jets. Week 7, Titans. Week 8, Seahawks. Week 9, Dolphins. And Week 10, Colts. I mean, I'm not saying it's easy, but hey, Texans, Jets, Titans, Seahawks, Dolphins, Colts. This game mattered for more than just the record. This game was the proving factor that the Bills could get it done. What this basically says is that right now you're not ready. Because this ain't going to work in the playoffs, and it definitely ain't going to work in an AFC championship. So, if I'm Sean McDermott, I'm the offensive coordinator, the defensive coordinator, I am looking at the last 3 weeks, including tonight, and I think I'm having a real conversation with Josh Allen. I'm not going to draw up a game plan unless I'm involving the man who takes the snaps on the ball. I think you've got people in the coaching back room thinking they know everything, thinking that they're going to draw it up and Allen just needs to go out there and execute it. They need to sit Allen down and create the game plan with him. Get your quarterback involved. Figure out who he has the best chemistry with. Because right now, you throwing darts at a board with blindfold on is not working. Defensively, maybe, just maybe, you need to focus on the run game. And you need to figure out who's got the strengths and weaknesses over there as well. And maybe you need to pull some guys off the bench to figure out this run defense. Give some other people a shot because it ain't working. It ain't working. I'm not saying I know it all. But what I'm saying is, I think very logically, and from what I've learned about history, is logic and reason normally ends up well. Normally ends up well. So there you go. That's my take on moving forward. You want Allen to call the plays like Kelly? Why not? If Allen is going to be the Bills franchise player, he needs to study film. He needs to understand defense. He needs to take the time to be great. Because if anyone's going to lead this team to a Super Bowl, it would be him. So maybe he needs to be the one calling the plays with the assistance of the coaching staff and not be the other way around. But hey, I'll leave it there because, I'm just the armchair quarterback. Shade says, I'll be honest, I was worried about this game for my Ravens because of what happened in the Cowboys game. Well, you know how this goes. You know how this goes. You see that score, 35-10. Well, with that said, y'all, it's always fun, always a good time. Make sure you guys subscribe. And we'll see you all in the next one. Have yourselves a great night. Great night.